Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Uncle Lander and this is Fallout New Vegas playthrough, very hard difficulty, hardcore mode with mods. On the last episode we have managed to deal with the Grey Cunts and we have managed to convince them that they should leave the Mojave to search for a better future, as well as we also managed to solve the other unpleasant stories. I do, well, maybe not really unpleasant, but I do remember we have done the quest with the poetry. You have managed to help the Yes Men. We're currently on our way to finish the game with the Independence ending. I'm currently at level 89 with specials of 10 Strength, 10 Perception, 8 Endurance, 9 Charisma, Intelligence, Agility, and Luck, with skills of everything at 100. And we also have a bunch of companions because that's what we pretty much decided to do. For the final battle of the Hoover Dam, we're gonna bring all the goodness, all the people. We have Lily, we have Boone, we have Veronica, we have Rex, we have Raul, and we have Edie. So the next step on the list would be the White Glove Society. And we're gonna kill them all, because I don't care about the White Glove Society. With Omertas, we're gonna have a little bit more fun. And after we're gonna decide what about the clans, we're gonna have, what about the tribes, of, what's gonna happen to the tribes of Mojave, what are we going to do is we are basically going to, continue on. Probably there's gonna be rescuing the President Kimball.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some girl was pounding on my door all night.
But let's not waste any time. Ultralux awaits. And of course death of every single person that is gonna be probably inside.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
Sneak 50, keep holdout weapons. Sure, here you go.
My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy your stay.
Oh, yes. Goodbye.
Pleasure speaking to you.
Yes, indeed. Hello, Happy. I'm early, and according to this, you're also first time over here. Unless it's first time chat means that you're typing in the chat for the first time and you were here earlier. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Welcome. Okay, so this got for second place. Okay, so what I'm gonna do.
If the NCR ain't got to worry about Caesar no more, it should worry about improving the lives of regular folks around here.
I'm gonna talk with the head Gunderson about the quest for this guy.
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you?
No, sadly I have not.
Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me.
Really, I swear I talked to you a long time ago, but just been silent here most of the time. Hey, I appreciate the lurkers, you know, it's all good. Maybe you did, and I just don't remember. I don't have the greatest memory ever. Also, it definitely is impossible to remember every single person that comes through the chat, even as a small streamer that I am. So, you are a ranger.
Yep, got a whole mess of Brahmins to my name. Bighorners, too. Used to just have the one ranch, but land was easy to grab before the soldiers moved in. Before I knew it, I was running one of the biggest ranching operations east of California. Now, everywhere I go, folks I never even met shake my hand and call me Mr. Gunderson. Don't quite know what to make of that.
Yeah, you know, we also have to consider the fact that Twitch being Twitch might be twitchy. I believe that there was definitely like a person who was like in my chat that was like, you know, a kind of a person that used to talk to to the chat and to me a lot on Twitch. And all of a sudden, well, first time chatter. I mean, I'm like, yeah, okay. So, you know.
Wow.
Ice Clone, 50 biddies. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, Ice Clone. Glad to see you. What is your bodyguard? Why is your bodyguard allowed to have a gun? Ask the person that has 6 companions with weapons.
Made me a special arrangement with the hotel. They want to do business with me, they got to play by my rules. A lot of people out there resent success. Might want to take a swipe at me. This makes them think twice. If I'd have been thinking, though, I'd have had him watching my boy instead. Then none of this would have happened.
You lost your son? Also, hello, Icecon. Hope you're doing well. Just enjoying your day off? That's good to hear. I'm doing pretty good. It's Sunday. It's been raining for a little bit, but, you know, a change of air is always good because it allows me to breathe normally. So I'm very happy about that. You lost your son?
My boy, Ted. He was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful.
Let me help find your son.
I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible.
What business did you have here at the hotel?
That's between me and the White Glove Society. But let's just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think.
Did you say something about the White Glove?
That's what they call themselves, the folk that run this place. They're the ones dressed all fancy with their bow ties and shiny dresses. Some of them got masks, too. Real hard to trust folks like that. A couple of them show their faces, and that's who I do my business with. I don't talk to none of the other ones.
Goodbye.
I'll be here.
And I'm gonna go and look for your son. You're staying a little bit too close for the comfort. So, I know this quest. Basically to find the son, we need to go back to the kitchen. Need to find our way to the backside area of this place, which I believe I don't think it's here, but honestly it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna. I don't really care about the White Glove Society, and to me they kind of deserve to die. Oh, never mind. Hold on. Okay, so this is gonna take me. That's a bathhouse. And I'm supposed to talk with you, but I'm not gonna do that. What I am going to do is I'm gonna try to find my way into the kitchens, in which this is pretty much where the sun is. There we go. Ultralux Kitchens. And while we'll be inside, our mission is to get inside and clear up the entire place. White Glove Society members key. That's gonna be good. Formal wear. I think the formal wear is the one that I'm looking for. Because I think there's a specific White Glove Society outfit that I need to bring with me. And that's the one I need to give to Veronica. To hear her screaming like a little girl she is. There it is. I think that's the one. White Glove Society attire. I think it's that one. And I could be pretty much very, very wrong. Formal. Okay, with one formal wear. Good. So what I'm looking for right now is a fridge. Okay, that looks like a bathroom, obviously. Karma increase. Felipe recipes. Freezer. That looks like a freezer. And there's the son of the Gundersons.
My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you've done to me!
Calm down. I came here to rescue you.
My daddy said she... God damn it, I almost died in here! What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel. Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a good look at him.
Hello, New Vegas men. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the chat. Happy Sunday. There's no time to explain when you got to go. Some members of the White Gold Society, they were going to eat you.
What the fuck? Eat me?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of sick bastards are these people?
They are sick.
Tell you what, soon as I'm out of here and my daddy knows this story, you could bet there ain't gonna be no White Hat Society no more.
Damn right. The White Gold Society isn't to blame, just Mortimer and a few others. It's not my problem. You should have them all killed. It would serve them right. The White Gold Society isn't to blame, it's just Mortimer and a few others. I'm gonna kill the leadership of the White Gold Society anyway, because the other people are not really to blame. That's actually a fair point. The White Gold Society isn't to blame, just Mortimer and a few others.
To hell with that. You see those freaks? They dress the same, talk the same. He could bet they all eat the same too. They deserve what my daddy's gonna have coming for them.
Hey, Sally. I could always leave you here, and if you're not going to listen, you're right. Let's make sure they're all killed. I could always leave you here if you aren't going to listen.
No. Please, I'll listen. But there's gonna be some justice one way or another. I'll see to that. Let's go. I'll be right behind you.
Okay, got the sunning. Time to leave those premises. How's it going? Goes pretty good. Hope you're doing well. Oh no! I'm shunned by the White Glove Society. What a predicament!
I've got... Damn! This is hopeless! Murderer.
Had enough?
Murderer.
They killed him!
Damn.
Hold on. Dual Colts 1911s.
Damn.
What Good Society? What Good Society attire? I'm gonna take the attires. Like, the White Glove Society needs to die. I don't care. Oh no! I'm vilified by the White Glove Society. Oh no! Oh, hold on. Where do I have that?
Oh no! Anyway.
Salutations.
Oh, so you're just not even reacting. Like, you're just gonna come here and it'll like, oh, free lunch. Probably gonna be like this. You're using modifiers. They're... Okay. I don't reckon know this some Halo Wars at this point, or... I don't know. Watch the stream and figure out on your own. I play myself Half-Life, Alex, no VR mod, pretty good to play with a keyboard and mouse, even though it's a VR game. Yeah, by default it is a VR game. Oh look, Mortimer! Do I even have a knife? No, I only have this. I have the tactical 45. I do have a combat knife, but can I fix it? I have a bunch of weapon packets. So that's gonna have to do. Stab! Get fucked. Okay, now it's time to get the Diney lady. Whatever she is. And I don't remember where that lady... I think the lady was like what? Inside of the... Because that's where Mortimer is. And the lady was, I think, in the main... The kitchen area, wasn't she? Yep, she's right here. Stab.
Leo, time for chopping.
Wow.
Get
I'm
wrecked.
actually still alive.
Hey, look,
Who would've
Jinsey.
guessed?
Had enough?
Come on.
That's what you get.
Spotted.
Then kill. Well, Boone is definitely looting. I guess Boone also wants to look elegant while murdering the White Glove Society. I mean, I would like to too. I would like to myself. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I guess.
Oh my God, Ted, are you all right?
Where you hollering? I'm fine.
Jinsey, 10mm pistol, which is a unique, and I'm gonna keep it. Where's the formal wear? There we go. This one I guess I can drop. Those are pretty light items anyway, so I guess I could keep them anyway.
You got me my boy back. I got no words. Now, I hope you didn't do no harm to whoever's responsible for this. I want to skin their hides myself.
Already done. It was Mortimer, one of the White Glove Society, who had taken Ted. He's a cannibal. You can't blame the White Glove Society. They are all cannibals. No, Mortimer.
Well, that does it. None of them maniacs will ever do business with Hank Gunderson long as they live. Hell, I'll put me together a damn blockade. Hit 'em where it hurts. They control the food. Well, there ain't gonna be no food. Not for anybody in this whole damn town. It's a goddamn monument to inhumanity. Let 'em starve. Biggest favor anyone's ever done this hellhole.
Speak to the five. That's just what they want. You'd be driving the city to eat each other.
I don't like this place. Whole strip, really. Ever since I got here, the stink of it has flooded my nostrils. But you got a point. They're already hell-bent on depravity here. All I'd be doing is helping them along. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are. Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
No promises. White Glove Society Wild Child. Damn, I don't care, because it's White Glove Society. Let's just leave this place. And all my weaponry returned. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great time of the stream right now, even though it's early. Time to talk Veronica. And it's time to give her a dress.
What's up?
Tell me about yourself.
I like long walks in the desert and candlelit metal workshops.
Hello, Jeremy. How can I best use your skills? Well, besides the laser rifle that you're currently using.
I like punching things, but sometimes shooting things just has to do.
Anything else?
Yeah, I've been taking things apart and putting them back together since before I said my first word. You want to build something? Talk to me, and we can do it right there on the spot. Workbenches are for novices. Who knows? I might even be able to show you a Brotherhood trick or two.
Oh boy. Tell me about yourself.
My...
What are your goals?
I want... a dress.
A dress?
Yeah, a good one. Something elegant and classy, you know? But still stylish. Something that's eye-catching and sexy, but also says, don't fuck with me. I keep hoping I'll come across some old-world designer gown when I'm scavenging, but it never happens. Maybe I should move back to California.
That's your goal. You just want a nice dress.
Hey, you try getting a date wearing scribe robes. Might as well be wearing sweatpants. I just like them, you know? They make you feel like a woman. Those ladies before the war, they knew what they were doing.
Tell me something more about you.
Can I make it up?
Well, I mean, it's not that I'm good. Now it's not that I can fact check you. You know, who was this Father Elijah to you?
I would say he was my tutor, but that doesn't cover it. After my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole Brotherhood brought me up, really, but he made sure of it. I never had a grandfather, not that I knew anyway. But Elijah was in some ways what I'd imagine a grandfather to be.
Did you follow him from California?
It was by his request, actually. He cleared it with the other elders. Somehow. They sent him to look into the dam. There was a time when I'd have begged to follow. Watch him at work.
What have changed?
He did. For years, he fought with the council. Taught me to question our direction. Meanwhile, he'd become more out of touch than all of them. On our way east, he demanded we stop at Helios 1 to examine it. While we were there, we received word that the NCR had taken the dam. He was furious. Called it children playing with a bomb, but he was mad because we'd lost its power. What we'd use it for. He didn't even care.
How is it different from any other elders that would have react?
They're cautious. When they discover something, they respect it, learn its limits, consider how to preserve it. Used to drive Father Elijah crazy. He liked to learn limits too, but only so he could push them. That's not to excuse the other elders, though. They all covet technology for its own sake. Some are just more fanatical than others.
Ever tried to talk sense into him?
Yeah, I did. I couldn't help him. He just didn't listen. And the idea that people talk back to him... If he could have made the Brotherhood act like machines, ordering them around with the push of a button, he would have.
What did you learn from him?
Elijah could look at an old device and immediately understand what made it work. And he could see its potential, where it fit with other technology. It's not something he could teach, but he tried with me. Some of it stuck. But that's what he taught me. You ask what I learned from him.
How is that different? What did you learn from him?
I learned what I don't want to become. In the end, there was just him and his vision. Nothing and no one else.
Were you close?
Yeah. I miss him.
Where is he now?
I don't know. Last time anyone saw him was in the battle at Helios 1. I wasn't there. He gave orders to hold the plant until he could be reactivated. But he ran out of time. The NCR overran it. Everyone thought he was dead. But I got a note from him at a comm station. That's how he liked to talk, even to me. He wasn't good at face-to-face.
What was in the note?
It was... strange. Even for Father Elijah. He's always been unstable, but this was... something else. I don't want to say delusional, but I don't know what else to call it. The only thing familiar about it was the signature. He said the Brotherhood was doomed, but that he'd return, save us. But the way he said it... I don't know. Said he'd return with one of the greatest treasures of the old world. Make the Mojave like it was meant to be. Wipe the slate clean.
Yeah, that is basically kind of a highlight of an ending if you choose to actually help Father Elijah, basically with releasing everything that is from the Dead Money DLC onto the Mojave. The Toxic Cloud, the Ghost People, and all the traps and all the technology, because that was the goal of Father Elijah from the beginning. He wanted to wipe out the entire Mojave. Slate clean. Because he was a fanatic, pretty much. Give me something else about you. Do you have any other family in the Brotherhood?
Just my parents, but they haven't been around for a long time. Dad was a paladin, Mom was a scribe. They died in the same battle, trying to hold off the NCR from... something. I don't remember what it was. Guess it seemed important at the time.
Tell me more. Ever been in love?
Ever been nosy? I was, once. We were pretty young, but I like to think it was love.
What happened?
She left the Brotherhood. Wanted to put some distance between herself and her parents. Since our membership isn't open to outsiders, some members think that obligates all of us to procreate. You can guess which camp her parents belong to.
You didn't go with her.
No. Couldn't bring myself to leave everyone else behind. Couldn't convince her to stay, either. I'd hoped love would be enough to influence her decision, but it wasn't. We were both too stubborn. I don't know where she is now, but I'm sure she's moved on. I still think about her, though. Once in a while.
Something else. Are you well respected among the other members of the Brotherhood? Well, at this point, not really, because she left, but before that?
If you take trying to keep me as far away from Hidden Valley as possible because I ask too many difficult questions as a sign of respect, oh yeah. That's not to say I don't get along with them. I just think they don't know what to do with me sometimes.
Is there someplace you wanted me to take you?
Nowhere specific. I just know there are a lot of groups who are actually doing well for themselves out here. I want to understand how and why. See them at work.
Okay, I want to do some other things. I'm gonna say goodbye. Okay, now I'm gonna save the game. And I'm gonna give her the White
What's
Glove...
up?
White Glove Society attire.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
I think she's gonna either automatically react or not at all. You know, just in case, have that too. And... yeah, sure, goodbye.
See you around. For me? Do you
There it
need
is.
it? No, it's too much. Well, okay, but it's too much. Oh, it's perfect. Thank you, thank you. I wish I had something to give you. Wait. What about punching? That's the gift that keeps on giving.
Mm-hmm.
I can work on your punching with you. If you like, show you how to counter like a scribe.
Sure, teach me, even though I'm never gonna use unarmed weapons, but teach me on.
All right, put 'em up. Let's see what you got.
And that's the reaction I wanted to hear from her. You have learned the Scribe Counter special move. To use this technique, initiate a standard attack immediately after your character blocks an incoming attack.
Pretty addictive, right? You do it once, it just makes you want to do it more.
There's still a little bit more dialogue with
What's up?
Veronica. I have found Elijah.
You did? Where? Oh my god, I thought... I don't even know what I thought might have happened to him. But you don't have a "this is good news" expression on your face.
I had to trap him inside a pre-war prison.
Trapped him? Where? It doesn't matter. He died when we all retreated to Hidden Valley. I didn't expect to see him again. No one did. Did he say anything when you met him? Anything at all?
There is something I wanted to pass along.
Where did you get this? Guess I was right about the bad news, huh? Same look Elder McNamara always gave me when I was up for promotion.
It's a message. The news is up to you. I think you should watch it.
All right. I'll watch it. That was hard to watch.
Did it make any sense?
The parts I understood didn't matter. Past all the garbage, all it amounted to was goodbye. Sorry. Feel a little out of it. Head spinning a bit. Oh! I think he left me a gift. Maybe I can use it better than he did.
Veronica has received the Elijah's Last Words perk. She has learned a secret melee weapon and unarmed technique that increases her damage by 25% and gives her a 25% chance to knock down enemies. Which makes her like an absolute, like, if you set your Veronica to be a melee character, she's an absolute destroyer at this point. Goodbye.
See you around.
But I'm not gonna get rid of Veronica. Veronica's gonna stay with me, and she's gonna be dressed like this all the way through, even including the Battle of the Hoover Dam. And the game just crashed right as we finished this conversation. Well, let's check what was the reason behind the crash. Corrupt stack or heat. Characters mail 2-hand flap. Yeah, it's something with animations. It's a good time for Kaiser, I guess.
Can someone help me? My Fallout New Vegas crashes on startup. Stupid fucking Bethesda jank.
What mods are you using?
I don't even have that many mods installed. Just the basics. I've got Fallout Character Overhaul, Essential Visual Enhancements, and of course Project Nevada. I even installed New Vegas Stutter Remover, so I don't understand what the problem is.
Those mods are old and outdated. You should try using newer mods.
What are you talking about? These are the most endorsed mods on Nexus, and I've always used them. Fallout New Vegas is just a buggy game. I'm also using an ENB, by the way.
You shouldn't use ENB. It was made for Skyrim, not New Vegas. It causes all sorts of graphical issues.
What are you talking about? All of my favorite YouTubers use an ENB, and it makes their games look next-gen. Besides, Skyrim and Fallout New Vegas are basically the same engine. I'm not removing Blackout ENB, end of story.
Listen, you should just start over and follow the Viva New Vegas mod guide.
Yeah, I'm not reading all of that. Fuck this. I'm going to install a Nexus collection using Vortex. Thanks for nothing.
Hey Jazz, you have, I don't know, somebody with your nickname have tried to basically gain access to Discord. Basically somebody have, with your exact nickname, was on my Discord server yesterday. And I don't know if it was you, because I already have you in my Discord server. And somebody with exactly your name that you have right now tried to get into my server. I'm just saying, because I don't know if it's you or not.
Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns into Gomorrah. Check your weapons with me.
Here we go. Hand over. Okay, keep hold of weapons.
You'll get these back on your way out.
I bet I will. Discord is open and forget for me to bury it in thousands of tabs. It's possible it was you. Well, I already have you on my Discord. If unless I'm gonna have 100% assurance that it was you, I'm gonna basically remove every single other similar name, every other similar nickname to yours. How little we know. Talk to a receptionist in the Gomorrah about Omerta activities. Well, guess what? Gomorrah time.
Hello, and welcome to Gomorrah. What can I help you with today?
Well, what is there to do around over here?
Feel free to head to our club, Brimstone, or you can see our gorgeous courtyard out back behind the casino.
Oh, that's definitely an accent. I'm sure you have all the good dirt on what comes around here. I'm calling in for an outstanding balance for some information. Tell me what the Omertas are up to.
I knew someone would call in that mark soon. What do you want to know?
I need to know who to talk about what's been going on in Gomorrah.
All I can tell you is to find Caccino. He's the only one you'll be able to talk to. Some of the girls say he's been involved in some shady business. Things the family wouldn't approve of.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that in a second, Jazz. I'm sure you have all the dirt. Okay, you're calling some information. Tell me what the family is up to.
Sorry, they don't tell me their plans, and I don't want to know.
Calling. Okay, let's talk about something else. I'm sure you have all the dirt on what's going on over here.
I sure do. But loose lips sink ships.
Chez la femme, beautiful. I would love to help you loosen those lips. Giggity.
Well, since you ask so nicely, I'm not sure I could resist those pretty eyes. What do you want to know?
What can you tell me about what's going on around the strip?
It's hard to believe that not too long ago, most of the families on the strip were little more than warring tribes. The Omertas even had a big war with the Khans once upon a time.
What can you tell me about what's going on around the strip?
I've heard some pretty shady rumors about the Ultra Lux. I'm not sure what the deal is, but that place is just plain creepy. Maybe it's the masks.
Anything else?
Hey, you've actually been inside Lucky 38. You're the first person who's been in there, far as I know.
Alright, anything else?
Not much of a rumor, but I hear the Tops is always looking for new talent. Lord knows, they've needed it for a long time.
Anything else?
Sorry, that...
Okay, so that's all the news. Goodbye then. On Discord, I don't have the underscore at the end. Yeah, so it was basically somebody trying to impersonate you. Because I have noticed yesterday that somebody basically just tried to get an access to a server, like get a role, anything like that, with your identical Twitch handle as you got. Pretty much identical. Talk to Kachina about suspicious Omerta activities. Perhaps someone else in the Gomorrah knows how to find him. Oh, speak of the devil.
Hey, you've been asking questions about me. What the fuck do you want?
I hear you've been doing some business on the side.
Business? What the fuck do you mean, business? I'm not doing shit. Now, you start talking real clear. And I mean fucking crystal clear. Because I'm about to lose my patience.
And you're about to lose your head. I hear you've been dealing with some business that is off limits from the family.
I don't give a shit what you've heard. Now get the fuck out of my face.
No, because what we can do is we can pickpocket Kachino, and then he's gonna lose his lips a little bit. Hello Holtz, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. And journal. Check Kachino's room. Kachino's journal should have been enough to prove to get him talking.
Hey, what can I do for you?
You know, I've put the journal over here, and now you're gonna talk.
Oh shit. Oh shit, where the fuck did you get that?
From your pockets.
Look, that book's mine. I'll give you anything you want, anything. What do you want? Let's talk. What can I do for you? I'll make it worth your while.
How's my day going? Day is going pretty good. Day is going pretty good. Hope you're doing well. You're doing good as well. Jesus. Do you think family would like to see this? I think I'm going to keep this for about 6. I consider this giving to you for some cash up front. This is a journal with 100 caps. Do you think family would like to see this?
Please. Come on. You can't do this to me. I need that book back.
Why don't you try and take it from me? I think I'm going to keep it. Why don't you try and take it from me then?
I can't do that. Much as I'd love to, I can't.
I'll consider giving to you for some cash up front. Or I'm thinking about going to keep it. No, I'm barter 60.
You got it. Here's a couple 100 caps.
Alright, is this journal worth 100 caps to you?
I can pay for it, of course. I got some information about the family business. Stuff that you might find interesting. Come on. We can help each other out. Between you and I, we can break up what they're planning. Maybe save some lives. Mine included, of course.
Okay, 100 caps and you help me break up whatever your bosses have planned.
That's a deal. 100 caps it is. Okay. I'll tell you what I know about the family business. The bosses, Big Sal and Nero, have been working for a while on this. They're arming themselves like an army, using this new guy, Trike. They also brought in a specialist named Clandon.
What kind of specialist is Clandon?
I got no fucking idea. He's a nice guy, but he's a little off. There's something wrong about him. I can't quite keep my finger on what it is, though. His eyes. He's got these crazy eyes. Smart kid, but something's off about him. Anyway, he's a fucking whiz when it comes to explosives.
I have a couple more questions.
Okay, toss them at me.
Tell me about this Troy guy.
He's a skittish little fucker, right? Spends half the day pumping his body full of chems, and the other half pumping hookers with his willy. He has some kind of connections, so he's able to smuggle huge shipments of weapons into the Strip. We covered up a hooker he killed while flying on some psycho, so he gets us guns in exchange for not ratting him out.
I have some other questions. Do you know anything about what they are planning?
No. Just that it involves guns and muscle. Also that it's big. Very big. Only Nero and Big Sal know everything. And they ain't telling.
That's all the questions I have for now. I may have some later.
Okay. You can find me here. Or upstairs in my room. I'll let the boys know you're friends of mine.
Mm-hmm.
That should let you get around a little easier.
I bet. Alright, so... find out what kind of... Hold on. Find out what kind of work... Journal, please. Find out what kind of work Clayton does for the family. Talk to Troy about mysterious gun shipments. Okay. So, it seems like one of the doors is, like, down below. While when it comes to the other thing, I need to go... up the elevator. I have more health than Rex at this point. Yeah, Soldier's pretty tanky. Soldiers are pretty tanky, that's true. That's pretty true. Okay, courtyard, not really gonna help me. I need to get lower. I think the location is the lower Brimstone.
Glad that fucker house is gone.
Yeah, I'm glad too. What if I'm gonna try to use these doors? That's a lower. Maybe it's the lower lobby that I need to explore. I think it kinda is. Also, it seems like my character needs to use a little bit of 8, so I'm gonna... Let me see. Do I have any senses of Spirulus? Yeah, I have 5, so I'm gonna use exactly that. Go over here, go over there. There's supposed to be something over here. I don't think that actually works. Is this the finale day? I don't know. Maybe it is. That, of course, assuming that the map markers are gonna work properly. Because I do remember last time when I tried to do this, this was like probably one of the more annoying parts of the game. Discord is such a low priority for me. I don't mind if you accidentally put a temporary ban on me. I don't have a reason to put a temporary ban on you. I only saying what I'm saying because somebody was trying to impersonate you, most likely, on the Discord server for God knows what reasons.
Hey, nice to meet you. Do you need help with something?
What do you do around here?
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
And he talkative. How did you end up with one of the Hollow Suites?
I'm a close friend of some of the family around here. I do some independent contracting around the casino, and they set me up with this great room.
Kachino sent me to talk to you. I don't think he did. I think that's this conversation option is actually gonna screw it over, so I need to get going. I do remember that with this guy, I think we need to find like a corpse of some sort. Yeah. Like there's supposed to be a corpse, like in one of those rooms. Or somewhere else, because there's like a room's full of blood. I can even hear the bees. Oh boy, okay, so it's gonna be... There we go, and that's the Gomorrah prostitute. And the doctor bag. Inspect the body. This woman is dead. Would you like to inspect her to see if you can get more information? Medicine 35 or higher required. Inspect the body. This girl appears to have been tortured for several hours and then murdered. Judging by the rate of livor mortis, you guess the body has been here for 12 to 14 hours. The lack of hesitation wounds on the body as well as the old blood surrounding it implies that the murder is experienced and has murdered in this way previously.
Business is good. All the family's got money. Of course, Gomorrah's where the action is.
I wonder if this guy has something to say about that.
I hear the Legion is moving some new tough muscle in the area. NCR better keep their heads down.
Good to see you again. Hope you're winning some money in here.
Okay, I guess we have nothing really to talk about. Kachino sent me to talk to you. I guess we could try that.
Kachino? Yeah, I've heard the name. Not sure why he'd send you to me. Is he helping out with room service or something?
Okay, goodbye. So what do I do with this guy? Do I kill him? Because there's not really much of an instruction. How little we know. Find out the work Clayton does for the family. Talk to Troy. Maybe I need to pickpocket him. Combat knife. Zora club key. There's only this. And there's not really much else when it comes to information about this guy. I mean, there's a safe over here. Snuff tapes. And the caps. Show tapes of the Claytons for sale or confront Clayton with them. I'm gonna save with that and I'm gonna, I guess, confront him.
Good to see you again. Hope you're winning some money in here.
So we got evidence of a murder and the snuff tapes that he made. I think the authorities would like to hear those tapes I found in your safe.
I think I should kill you before you have a chance to show those tapes to anyone. What do I have to lose?
Barter 50. I'll give you the tapes. No, you can have the tapes, but I'll keep... you can have the tapes, so I'll keep it to myself. If you ever leave and never come back, I can give you the tapes. They're evidence of a crime. You can't have the tapes, but I'll keep them to myself if you leave and never come back. Yeah, let's try for this.
Fuck, I was getting tired of this place anyways. I can find girls to play with somewhere else.
Clayton has been taken care of and won't be able to help. Actually, let me try to read that. Clayton has been taken care of and won't be able to help deal murders anymore. Kachino should be informed. Okay, so let's go to the main level
Benny
then.
begged before you burned his...
Or not, because that's the lower levels. I think, yeah, this is where the other guy is. That's the main level, right? Why this place is so confusing? I hate that. Because that's, yeah, that's the lower level. Main level. And I hope the Kachino is somewhere around. At least when we're gonna get rid of that objective, it's gonna be a little bit easier to move, I suppose. At least I hope it will be. Kachino.
Hey, what can I do for you?
I got this information for you. Clantic is leaving the Gomorrah and he won't be back.
Well, if he's gone, he's gone. I don't need to know anything more than that.
Okay, goodbye. So the Clayton is stopped. Now I need to get for... I need to get to the elevator so I can get on the lower level. I think it was lower brimstone. Okay, so now it is you who I need to talk to, huh? Okay, let's see what you bring to the table.
Who are you?
I could be your death. What do you do here?
It's none of your business. I'm just here, having a little fun.
X for doubt. Tell me what happened with the prostitute.
Oh man, I don't even like to think about it. All that goddamn blood. It was just in the hotel like any other night. I took some chems with the girl I was with, but I never black out. I did this time, though. Next thing I know, I woke up. She was lying next to me, stabbed dead. There was a knife next to the bed. I was covered in her blood.
Do you know where the knife came from?
I keep a little switchblade. You never know when you might need it.
I have a couple more questions about what happened that night.
All right, have at it.
What kind of chems were you doing?
That night? Mostly buff out. I like to cut it with a little bit of jet, wash it down with some whiskey. That was my standard Saturday night.
Medicine 30, that doesn't sound like enough to get you loose the whole night.
I know, it wasn't all that much. It shouldn't have knocked me out.
Okay, some other questions. Something about Troy's story doesn't sit well. Talk to the Big Sal. How did the family find out about it?
When I saw the body, I started screaming. A few seconds later, some of the soldiers were in there cleaning up the room. They offered to stay quiet. Told me they wouldn't say anything. Said I had to help them.
Let's talk about something else.
What do you want to talk about?
Pacino sent me to talk to you about those guns.
Kachino? Oh, fuck. He must be trying to get me killed.
I'm looking for to help Kachino break up whatever the bosses are planning.
I can't do that. That's too much I'm putting on the line.
Speech 80. Lie. If you don't help me, I will report you to the NCR. Maybe I can help you out of your contract with the family. Honestly, I've never done this quest the long way. Let's go for the contract with the family.
I don't know. I don't think you can do that. I've been working with Big Sal, and I'm not about to cross him.
Okay, so now I need to find Big Sal. Whenever he is.
I hear you've been making some waves around here.
Oh, more than waves, buddy. I think he's gonna be inside of. I think that's the elevator room, isn't it? Yeah, that's the elevator room, 100%. Because that's where the Troik is. I guess Big Sal is on the upper level. I kind of wish that, you know, when you do mission objectives, if you have multiple of them, each of the mission objectives would have a different color.
Which reminds me,
because that would make it much easier to identify where do you have to go for. All right, Big Sal.
Hey, you're Kachino's friend. You got business with me?
I might have a little bit of a business. I like to talk about Troik.
Ah, Troik. What's he want? Some more jet? A fresh batch of girls? Maybe a guy or two this time.
Actually, I like to see about getting him out of the obligations to you.
Why would I want to do that?
Barter 45. Lie. Troik wants to see about negotiating some lower prices for weapons. Speech 53. Troik is a pretty strong out. He'll be more trouble than he's worth. Yep.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. Okay, tell Troik he can hit the road.
Alright, goodbye. Big Sal agreed to let Troy go. I need to get back with the good news. Oh. A laptop, you say? Okay. Let's see what kind of information I'm gonna get from this. If I'm gonna get any information at all. Entry denied, you say? How about that? Disengage the lock. Troy blackmail note. The Enforcer? 12-7 pistol? What is that Enforcer? Hold on a second. Oh.
Okay then.
It's a nice one, I guess. Okay, so at this point I just need to get back to Troy. Excuse me, companions. Or do I have to? Hold on. Let me check. How little? Show the blackmail proof from Big Sal to Troy. Big Sal agreed to Troy to do that. Talk to Troy. Troy. I need to find the elevator first now, don't I? The Troy is definitely not on this floor. Or never mind, he is. It's me who simply gets very easily lost in this place.
You again? Make it quick.
Yep, I found the proof of your blackmail.
Let me take a look at it. I needed this. I really appreciate it. Finally have the evidence to set me free.
Okay, so what can you tell me about the guns the murders have?
They're keeping them in the utility section down the basement. I don't know what they're planning, but shit's about to go down.
Okay, how do you get guns into the strip in the first place?
I'm pretty proud of myself. It's a stroke of genius, if I can be so modest. The whole arrangement starts with an old buddy of mine in the Republic. He's responsible for shipping supplies to the NCR on the strip. He marks some containers as food and medical, and packs them with guns and other shit. From there, it just takes a little bit of persuasion for me to get a few containers from each shipment.
I have a couple more questions about the guns.
Okay. Try and be fast about it.
No fast. How can we do to take care of the guns?
As a little pet project, I've been making some thermite. Thermite will burn and melt through just about anything. I've been keeping it, just in case the family betrays me. Figure I'm fucked either way. They might try to kill me, or I might end up in jail. But I won't just sit by and do nothing.
Speed 70, if you don't deploy the thermite yourself, I'll tell bosses what you've been planning. Give the thermite and I'll destroy the weapons. I know exactly what's the thermite. Give me the thermite and I'll destroy the weapons.
Okay, here's the thermite and the key to the room where the guns are stored. Place the thermite on the crates in the room. I rig the light switch outside the room. It'll kick a spark big enough to hold the thermite. That should turn that shit into molten slag. As soon as we're done talking, I'm getting out of here. I don't want to be anywhere near here when the bosses find out.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Big Sal agreed to let you go.
Really? I'll help you, but I'm getting the fuck out of here first chance I get.
Well, that's already done. Goodbye.
See ya.
Bye. Oh boy. Okay, so apparently need to get to the basement, huh? Oh, there it is. Reload the gun. Well. Entire machine gun, assault carbines, all the goods. all the goods. I can place the thermite, but I think what would be a smart thing to do is first loot this entire place before I'm gonna totally destroy it. Maybe it has some goods. It definitely does. Mercenary marksman rifle. Oh, it's this one. Okay, never mind. Yeah, the marksman rifle can burn. I could not give a damn about it. Huh, there are even some food supplies. I'm gonna take a look at those too. If there's like any kind of like right away, Radex, Medex. Anything that could help me survive. I'll pretty much gonna take it. Alright guys, come here. It's gonna get bright in a second. Very bright. Woo-wee. Return to Kachina and let him know. Yep, and nobody's suspecting a goddamn thing. Okay, so Kachino is gonna be... Yeah, he's still here. That's great. That is pretty damn great.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Well, I destroyed all the guns.
Whoa. You managed to pull that off? That'll definitely fuck the boss's plans.
What's the next step in breaking up the boss's plans?
Now, we cut off the head of the serpent. Big Sal and Nero have to die.
Why do they have to die?
As long as they're alive, they can start up their plans again. All you've managed to do is stall them.
How do we take care of the bosses?
They're upset now. They want me to find out who's responsible. There isn't gonna be another chance to get both of them together in the same room. I'll slip you a gun, and we can take him out.
Speech 80. They're going to expect something from me. You can do it and surprise them. Yeah, that's gonna make him kill the guys, but he's probably not gonna survive it. What happens when the bosses are gone?
When they're gone, I'm gonna fucking run this place.
Let's go and take care of the bosses then.
Hurry and get ready. I'll give you a gun when you get to the room.
I already have a better gun with me. Go to Kachino and talk with him. Now we need to follow him. And technically speaking, I don't really need the gun. I have my companions are my guns.
I think I might just blow my last wad on some chems and hookers.
Why not just put it all in roulette? Might as well go out with a bang. Hey, at least the house will buy you a drink before he fucks you.
But yeah, I honestly don't know if it's gonna be a finale. I'm kind of hoping that it's going to be, but maybe like stream-wise, probably not at this half of the stream. On the next half of the stream, most likely.
Hey, here's that gun I promised you. I suggest using it while they're talking.
Let's have some
I'm
words.
pretty sure they're gonna kill
Take
you
a
after
seat
they
on the
spoke.
couch so we can get to talking. So I assume you know why we called you here.
I hear he lost some guns.
Yeah, we lost some guns, you little weasel. However, we can get more guns. You slowed us down, but you can't stop us. You're gonna die of failure.
As a last request, you will tell me more about your plan, right?
Are you shitting me? You didn't even know what the plan was. Yeah. As a last request, I guess we can give you that courtesy.
So, tell me about your plan then.
Caesar asked us to provide a distraction on the Strip, so when he gives the word, we're gonna launch an all-out assault on the Strip. First, we're gonna blow the embassy, then we're gonna use soldiers to kill every last motherfucker on the Strip. Then we'll run this joint. That'll teach Not at Home what can go on while he sits in his fucking ivory tower lording down from on high.
Well, Nero didn't tell me any of this when he convinced me to take you out.
The fuck? I knew there had to be someone higher up helping you. Nero, you backstabbing, two-timing motherfucker. I knew this day would come.
Over here! I'm out of here.
Okay, then.
How? Quest complete. How little we know. Okay, let me take Big Cell password, double barrel long barrels, because why not, and some 12 gauges. Big Cell gonna rest in the big soil. He's gonna soil the earth himself.
Hey, thanks for all the hard work back there. I'm gonna run a tight ship here. Don't you worry.
I'm planning on playing some games at the casino. Okay, goodbye.
Okay, then.
And that ends the quests for the Gomorrah, because the Gossip Lady did not say anything about the prostitutes. So I guess we are good to go. I'm pretty sure this entire playthrough is not gonna be 100% anyway. So I think it's kind of hard to achieve 100% with a specific ending anyway. I would need to have like a very long list of quests that I have to complete.
Hello and welcome to Gomorrah.
Yep. The room's available. Yeah, she is not gonna tell me anything about like the prostitute, because I do remember last time I have completed a quest over here with the prostitutes that basically did not want to have any connection with the Gomorrah. Sadly, that did not really happen at this time. Simply, quest did not start, or I don't remember how to start it. One of two options. I know there is a quest available in the tops to look for the talent. Quite honestly, I have never done that quest before. How about we gonna try and do it?
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some girl was
How about we gonna try and do that? Because apparently, well, I can break my own guns. Apparently there's a guy that requires a help from us about this mission.
Hello, baby. Welcome to the tops. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for extra cabs. Got any jobs?
Baby,
flattening, but I don't like to be tied down. How about some real work?
You might have a jaw at Tommy Torini up in the Aces. He's always looking for talent scouts.
Tommy Torini, up on the tops. That's a diner over there. A chairman bodyguard. Up in the Aces. Tommy Torini. There we go. He got one eye.
Swank fill me in about Benny. Hell of a thing, baby. Hell of a thing.
You know it. Swank mentioned you might be looking for some new acts. How can I help you?
Sure, baby, sure. Tommy's always looking for new talent to bring to the Aces. Tell you what, you see any good acts while you're out wandering? Give them my card. If they work out, I'll give you a 3% cut of the door. Just swing back by as you recruit folks. I'll get you your bread.
Barter 50. Make it 5% and we got yourselves a deal.
Ooh, a shop customer. All right. 5% it is.
Okay, can you tell me something about this theater?
Well, it was my idea. Well, me and the rest of the Rat Pack boys. We took it to Benny, and he thought it was a good idea. A few years later, here we are. The best show in New Vegas.
I need to find 4 entertainers, which I only like physically in the back of my head. I know only 2. A guy that is like outsiders cracking jokes, and also a guy, the son of mysterious stranger that is like I think you go from Novak to 188 or anywhere in between that he's sitting under the sign, but I don't know the other 2s. What do you do here?
Well, apart from serving as a talent manager, show schedule, and all-around man in charge of this fine theater, I happen to be its headline act. Every night from 8 till midnight, come on by to see the Rad Pack Review live, only right here at the Aces Theater.
Really? What kind of entertainment do you have?
Well, acts are a bit thin on the ground right now, but every night from 8 to midnight, we got the Rad Pack Review. Songs, dancing, jokes, we got it all.
3. There is a ghoul on Freeside and Atomic Wrangler that doesn't perform, but he cracks jokes, and I think that's gonna be number 3. Do I know number 4? No. Sounds great.
You know it, baby.
Okay, what other entertainment? Yeah, on this trip. It seems like this mission also have map markers, so I don't really have to look into my memory. Though it was my first instinct on what to do. It's just to take a look into the memory and hope for the best. I need to go to Lucky 38. Because I need to get a little bit of a break. Yeah, I want talent pool. Oh, never mind. Talent pool also has map markers, so that's good.
Hey, come on, lady. I'm trying to put on a show here.
Hey, I just want to have a question. I just have a few questions.
All right, then make it snappy, kid. This isn't exactly a lucrative career enterprise here.
Well, let's start with the question, who are you?
The name's Knight, Billy Knight. And this here's what a lifelong career in comedy will get you. Oi.
Oi. But we are standing on a street corner in the middle of nowhere.
That's exactly my point, kid. Exactly my point!
Tommy Terrania, the Tubbs, is hiring entertainers. I could put you in an award for you, if you know what I mean.
Yeah? Hey, you're all right. Tell him I'll do it for 100 a night. No, 50. No, 20. 10.
Oh,
just
you're cheap.
don't rob me, I'll do it.
Bar the 25. Don't sell yourself short. You are worth a lot more than that.
Whoa, geez, what was I thinking? You're right. I gotta go in there with a cool head. Tell them how much I'm really worth.
Here we go. Talk to Terrania, the Tops. Find entertainers for three more. Okay, let's see if the game is gonna crash if I'm gonna try to cross this gate, which 99% of the time it does. The game didn't crash while I was crossing over here. Oh boy, that's just amazing. You know what, guys? Hello, Javi. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. Let's go to the penthouse floor and let's get a little bit of a nap. Sure, I can take a nap over here. There's a bed nearby anyway. I say hope there's a bed. I mean, we're gonna talk to Yesman anyway, soon TM, after I'm gonna be done with this quest.
Recently deceased Mr. House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the Vegas Strip.
There it is. And we're gonna sleep for 10 hours. I think I have dry lips. Anyway. Let me get out of here.
Drink.
Casino floor.
Water.
Hydration, sure. Moist.
Just standing around was getting exciting.
You got my back. Okay, so now we need to get out and look for an entertainment. Which, let me take a look at the map. How far is that entertainment? Well, yeah, one is actually in Novak, surprisingly enough. So the furthest that we ever gonna get is gonna be Novak. Which is not bad, not bad at all. Yeah, because if I'm gonna go over here, that's gonna take me to... Oh boy.
Take him out.
Boone?
Let's get out of this first.
Why are you using...
We're done here.
Boone, why?
What is it?
Why are you using a double-barrel shotgun?
Fine by me.
I specifically gave you an automatic carbine, so you don't use anything else. Yeah, he just picked with just a Widowmaker for some reason. Good job, dude. Let me just take it away from you, because you're doing some weird-ass shit. Anyway. Yeah, I was right. There was a ghoul at the Atomic Wrangler. Yeah, sniper with the shotgun. What could possibly go wrong?
Runner gone. Good riddance.
Adrian.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
Excuse me?
What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garrett hired to spice up the shows.
So, who are you exactly?
Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that famous fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going blind. Name's Hadrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit before, huh? Course, you don't exactly strike me as the worldly type.
So, you perform a stand-up comedy, huh?
Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract with the management.
Judging from the economic state of the free side, they can't be paying you that much.
Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing in caps here, but what do you want? I'm under contract. I can't get out.
Tommy Torini is hiring new acts at the Tops. I think you could make a good money out of that.
Too bad I got this ironclad contract with the Garretts. They'll never let me out of it.
I could talk to Garrett and try to convince him to let you go.
Huh. Good luck. Garrett's a tough, mean son of a bitch. He's not likely to give up. Let me know if you make any headway.
Alright, goodbye. James Garrett. James Garrett. I only see the sister. So, the brother must be all the way upstairs. I don't even know if I have an access to go upstairs. I mean, I do, but I don't know if it's gonna be considered as trespassing by any chance. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be considered trespassing, I think. Nothing a little bit of quick saving is not gonna fix, right? Well, quick saving. Saving the game, because I have converted the quick saving into making full-on saves. Oi! Wake up!
Good to see Rex still around and kicking. She looks like she knows how to handle herself in a fight. Odd company you keep. I thought all super mutants were crazed cannibals. How's it hanging, old man? Oh, sorry. Maybe it'll be a little safer to travel now that the Fiend's bosses are dead. We owe their kill. You'd better get out of here.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for like 12 hours for this to happen. Hello, Void. I'm gonna have to wait for like 12 hours for this to move, because James Gadd is just not here right now. You better get out of here.
It's great to be up here, looking down at all your smiling faces. That
Doesn't look good. This buildup of forces between the NCR and Legion. Not good at all for business in the long run, if the Legion wins.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to get Hardian out of his contract.
Now why would I want to do that? His performances make me quite a lot of money.
Speech 50. He's not the right fit for this place. You'll find better performers, barter 50. But how much do you lose on folk not coming into the place with a good performer?
I admit that thought had crossed my mind.
It's a rude thing
Maybe
to
you're
say,
right.
but
maybe I'd do better with a human act. He's all yours.
Convince him. There we go. Goodbye.
Won't last long. Was that suit made to order? It was. Any luck with Garrett yet?
Yep, Garrett's agreed to let you out of your contract. You can go work at the Tops.
Really? You mean I'm finally out of this shithole? That's great. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, that's 2 out of 4.
The great.
Still need to find 2 more to deal with. Did he perform to the curtain? Yeah. Faceless performance if you... Okay, that didn't sound good at all. That didn't sound good at all. I need to find a bed. Is there a sleeping mattress over here? Nope. I was in the garage. I should sleep at the garage. Wait, because that... Yeah, that gets me to the strip. I need to go outside. Maybe at the Kings. The Kings are over here. They're supposed to have like a bed for me or something.
How's it going?
But I don't even know if I can like sleep at the Kings. I don't think I can. I suppose there's only one way to find out. Oh, I can. Good. Great. That's actually good news. 10 hours of sleep. Well, 10 hours of rest.
Hey.
Hey, baby. Anybody ever tell you I have beautiful eyes? Courier, help! NCR squatters have moved in. Legion are at the gates. I live with my mom. No motivating goals!
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
That prick, Benny, had it coming.
He did. He indeed did had it coming. Let's make a Ralph's, which is not really gonna help me. Alright, 2 more. But to get to these 2 people, I need to get to Novak. So, basically from here I need to follow the main highway. And there's one guy that is with a guitar that I can talk to, and then there's also the other guy. Apparently there's somebody in Novak that I had no idea that can perform at the Tops. I would say the more you know. This might be actually the very first time when I complete 100%. Okay, maybe not, because hold on, let me think. Yeah, the quest with the prostitutes have not kicked in at all. So yeah, we're definitely gonna scratch like solid 90% of every single quest in the game, including the custom quest lines. But besides that, yeah, not much else. Yep, they're all gone. NCR deserted. Let me take the 10 mil and the turbo. Doesn't Cast and Van Graff quest includes each other, so 100% is not possible. 100% in this game is not possible by default, because if you're gonna make your decision about which faction you're gonna bring to rule the Mojave Desert, then some of the quests are already cut out from you, no matter what. So you basically have to assume that you do 100% with the assumed game path, which in my case, it's the independent NCR. That you're already cut out from the Legion's quest. Yep. But the thing is, if I would follow the Van Graffs, I probably would reach a shorter path of completion rather than killing the Van Graffs after the investigation. You know, it's that kind of deal. I basically need to figure out the path that is, in the end, more profitable. And take that. I don't need the service rifle. Then again, I could probably take it for the repairs. 5.56 service rifle. Mercenary cruiser, no, don't need that. What did you have? That looks like a 45. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, once you make a specific decision, you simply have to stick with them. Because if I would stick with the okay, if I'm gonna go for Van Graff's quest line, I cannot do the Rose's quest line. But if I'm gonna pick up Cass, I can do some of the Van Graff's quests. Not all of them though. In the end, I'm kind of reaping the same kind of the same benefits, you could say.
Leo's going to give you such a battling, you won't be able to sit down for a week.
Contact.
That's enough of that.
I don't think they're gonna be able to sit till the end of their lives, which, well, that just happened. 357. Bottle caps. Let's see. I could take the rebound. I have the copper repeater. I have not used it. Don't I have the Mark II? Yeah, I do. I don't have any 357s though. I guess I could find a reloading bench and try to make some. You know, as a weapon to travel from point A to point B, that kind of deal. But there's not going to be any reloading benches until I'm gonna hit Novak. I could use Edie to do some stuff. And I'm not even joking, I could use Edie to craft some ammunition, but I don't think I want to do that, because that seems kind of too easy, you know? There's one guy behind that pillar. There's one more.
Got you in the seats.
I don't know where he ran, but okay. I suppose at this point it doesn't matter. I should really stop picking up all those guns. I don't know what I'm doing that. It's like a bad habit. Hello, Pensage. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the channel. Happy Sunday. Nobody over here. There might be some enemies at the sign over here. You're doing good. Just started New Vegas and enjoying it so far. Hey, glad to hear that. New Vegas is definitely an enjoyable experience. Especially when it works. Because this game definitely has a... Well, if you don't use like a Viva New Vegas guide, if you try to play vanilla, then this game definitely can show some signs of disobedience. But it also depends, because I heard the console version is actually relatively stable. And I mean relatively. Let's discover the money community thanks to some VTuber probably, or yeah, okay, cause this game crashes like nobody's business. It does, because it's a very old game. It really does. The best guide that I can suggest is always Viva New Vegas, because it's just good. Hey Dutchman, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. Oh yeah, I do remember I want to give Boone that 50 cal to see how he's gonna perform with it. Yep.
What is it?
You're doing good, glad to hear that.
Fine by me.
Anti-armor rifle. Take that and take the 50 BMG armor piercing. That should do enough damage. Boy, you are stacked with gunnery. Okay, so from breakdowns, I'm gonna break down those rounds. 10 mils, 12 gauges and magnums, because I'm using 20 gauge shotgun anyway. 12-7, FMJs, and FMJs. Okay, so I want to create some 357s, and that's 320. Which I'm probably not gonna need this much. 157 should be good enough. Let's create some 5mm JSPs, which I'm gonna create 100. And the rest of it is gonna be 308 armor piercing. Done and done. What are all the commands you have in this game? I found Boone, Veronica, Kaz, and Edie by exploring. There's also Raoul, and Raoul, Rex, and Lily. And also Arcade Gannon. I don't really want to spoil it to you, because I'm assuming it's going to be... I'm going to assume that is your first playthrough, and I don't want to be like, you know... I don't want to spoil the game to you. Oh, come on, just pick up the rifle. Jesus. Yeah, you're welcome. There's a bunch of companions over here. Which normally you can only have one animal or one like pet-like companion and one humanoid-like companion. In the vanilla game. With modding, you can have unlimited companions. And I consider that to be an absolutely a beautiful thing.
That Mr. House who lorded over the strip is dead.
Oh, he's dead. Okay, second playthrough, I played the first time completely wrong. I don't think there is like a way to actually play this game completely wrong. I don't think there is, but...
Well, howdy, little lady.
Well, howdy there. What's your story, stranger?
My story's a long one, friend. I can't say as it's all that interesting.
Nevertheless, I'm interested.
Well, I was born in a little town out Montana way. Me and Ma didn't have much ever since my pa up and left.
Your father abandoned you?
That he did. Never did know why. Ma always said he was a real mysterious fella. Even when he was with her, like he was a stranger sometimes.
Sounds like you miss him. Is it why you're out here wandering?
Maybe I just never felt like I belonged back home.
It must have been hard growing up without a father.
That sure wasn't easy. Ma worked her fingers to the bone to make sure we had enough to survive. And I worked in the coal mines from when I was 15. After Ma died, I guess I wanted to find my pa and get some answers from him. Been out here looking ever since. He ain't an easy man to find.
And what will you do when you find him?
Can't say as I really know. Maybe I'll just ask him why. Maybe I'll punch him right in the mouth. Hell, the more I talk about it, the more the whole damn thing sounds like a dumb idea.
Sounds like you should move on. Settle down, maybe.
Maybe I should. Don't suppose you know any place a fella with a guitar might find a job, huh?
Guess what? Tommy Torini at the Tops is looking for musical acts. If you're interested, that is.
Maybe it's time to give these tired old bones a rest. All right. Show me what you got.
Barter 50. I'm giving you a real opportunity here. How about some compensation? No. Here, take this card. Tell him I sent you.
Much obliged to your friend.
I'm not gonna drain him out of money. Enjoy the job. One more talent remains. It's out with an Asian female, looks for the cashier for the Chinese restaurant, couldn't figure out how to repair a gun, so I went melee. My weapon broke, so I was like, this sucks. Well... you have a weapon, you fix it with the identical weapon. You basically need to find it, and if you cannot find it, you find a replacer, and that's it. That's all there is until you grind up your repair to get the jury rigging, and then you can basically move on. I guess that would be the best way to explain it, I suppose. Sunboy. Nah, he would give you Mystery Magnum. Ah. Crap, I totally forgot that he could give me a Mystery Magnum, which, well, technically would belong in the museum. Oh well. That is a mistake on that's a mistake on my part. It's fine though. It's fine. That I remade the same character but with punching things to death. I was looking for companions and side quests, but figure out you can basically either go from all the settlements and all the places you can discover and basically gather all the quests for yourself, or you can also use a wiki. You know, it's like it's not really gonna kill you if you're gonna look into the wiki and list of every single quest, but there's a things. A lot of times, completing one quest is gonna prevent you from completing another, in some peculiar cases, so you might not really be able to like complete them all. Why are you wearing this?
Hello again, dear.
Tactics, change combat style, range weapons. There we go. I don't want her to use melee weapons. I want her to use Gatling lasers I gave her. Damn! Boone's going semi-automatic with this thing. God damn! That's totally not a way too long of a barrel for that gun. Back then I didn't knew that. Yeah, this game is like this, but I don't really think that's like a apt Jesus sentences. I don't think it is necessarily a bad thing about this game to basically kind of lock you out of certain quests if you make a certain decision, because with that you can do a second playthrough while also make different decisions in comparison to your first playthrough, so it's all good. Hello, Manuel. But yeah, I totally forgot that this mysterious guy can give you a mysterious magnum, which every single time you pull it out, it even gives you a mysterious stranger jingle. Jingle jangle.
Hey.
Ah yes, home sweet home. Go to Muller room. Apparently, there's a talent right over here, Bruce Isaac.
Please don't kill me. I swear I have... Wait, you don't work for Mr. Bishop, do you?
No, I don't. What makes you think that?
Sorry, it's just... You look like his type, you know? You got that hard-ass wasteland explorer thing going on.
Aren't you that singer from New Reno? I think I saw you play the clubs there.
Oh, so you heard of me. Yeah, that's right. I was a big draw at the Shark Club. People used to pay hundreds of caps to see me.
What is the weapon the Boone's carrying right now? That's the anti-armor rifle. It is a semi-automatic 50 BMG with extended magazine scope and additional weapon parts. Apparently one of those parts is a long-ass barrel, which is which makes sense because it's a 50 BMG with the wooden stock, you know, so it kind of makes a lot of sense when you think about it, but it also doesn't. It's like, if I could name this weapon in one kind of way, I would name it a contradiction. Because you got a longest barrel, largest caliber, with a 50 BMG that is mostly wood, and mechanically, this gun is no different than your typical Sten submachine gun, because it basically you basically have a spring that pushes the bullets forward, and you charge the gun from the side, which is a side magazine, which is identical to Sten. It's like an oversized Sten submachine gun. It's definitely unique, to say the least. I would just name it overkill. No, I'm just calling contradiction, because there's no way that this gun would be functioning in real life with all that stuff in the way it's constructed. Why did you come all the way out here from New Reno?
You don't know Mr. Bishop. He's not like the other bosses up there. He knows the wasteland like the back of his hand, and he likes to wander it. I knew if I didn't get away from New Reno, he'd run me down like a dog.
Why would Mr. Bishop be after you?
Oh, well, that's all just a big misunderstanding. See, Mr. Bishop, well, he owed me a lot of money, and you know, he's a busy guy, so I sort of figured I'd just take it off his hands.
You robbed the casino boss?
Robbed is such an ugly word, man. It's more like I took care of a payroll problem for him. Also, I might have sort of plowed his daughter a little.
Just a little. Just a little. Well, my hat's off to you. That takes some balls. He definitely took some balls.
Thanks, but if Bishop finds me and I don't have his money, my balls are gonna be on his trophy wall.
Mm-hmm. That's a tough break. Good luck with that. I'll let you know if I work with something. If you're looking for work, Tommy Torini is hiring singers at the Tops.
Really? The Tops, huh? Well, it's no Shark Club, but I hear security on the strip is real tight. Even Mr. Bishop wouldn't hit a joint like that. I'll check it out. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah. See you later.
All right. All the talents has been found. Now it's time for me to get back to the Tops and retrieve my get my reward for all of this. Yeah, just a tiny bit. It's a wee bit of a procreation act with his daughter. Don't worry about it. I mean, definitely Mr. Bishop have worried about it. Not gonna lie, I would worry too. Okay, so we're currently at level 89, and you could say 89 and a half. If we're gonna reach level 90 this playthrough, I'm gonna be super surprised. I probably lost like a lot of XP anyway from all of the XP that I currently have, because I did not pick up a one of the perks like early in the game, a perk that basically increases my XP receipt by 15% plus 1 intelligence if I'm remaining undetected. So pretty much every single time I would kill an enemy in sneak or in hidden, I would gain more experience and also more XP for quests completed and whatnot.
Mark my words.
I kinda stepped myself in the foot with that one. But honestly, having a level 90 and having every single special set up at 8, I think we are already standing pretty good no matter what. I don't really think there's a point of like increasing experience or doing anything else about that. Would that even work with all those companions with you? Yes. Because if you have maximum sneak and you just approach an enemy, you are still being hidden and companions are doing the job for you. You are not being detected. It's the companions that are jumping at the enemies because that's how game pretty much programs the NPCs. And your companions are always gonna jump into the fight first. Because they just cannot sit in one place like a normal human being. They just being like, oh, look at that, a red marker on the compass. A good example of that would be Rexy. Once he detects an enemy, or once I'm getting into the combat, Rex is just a one ginormous homing missile, an ICBM of a dog species. He just goes and kills. He doesn't care. That's probably the best explanation I can give to you. Like, once Rexy detects enemies, there's just nothing stopping him. And because I have decided to give Rex an old Lady Gibson's dog brain into him, he is dealing far more damage than what he was doing in vanilla wise, without the brain surgery, that is. And he is an absolute destroyer. Absolutely. Crushing the competition. And of course, because I also have companions, like for example Lily over here, I'm still reaping the benefits of additional stealth, even though I already have 100 sneak and quite a lot of agility. And Lily is helping me even more to stay hidden, even though it's not even that necessary when you think about it. We got a red marker up here. It's that insect over there. I'm not sure if I will be able to get it from that far. I could try. I'll be damned. I guess I still have it. I was really afraid that I'm not going to be able to finish this playthrough this month, and yet here we are. We actually will wrap it up at like maybe total of 30 streams and 60 YouTube episodes. Which, that actually makes me quite happy. Because pretty much for people who are watching this not through Ko-Fi, you know, it's like solid 2 months of content. Each episode is anywhere like around 3 hours each. Well, most of them, because there definitely were some episodes that had to be cut shortly. But yeah, that's a lot of content. Lots of long plays. Lots and lots of episodes. And I'm not even playing this game like, you know, 50 minutes episode each. Because, well, first of all, I have no clue how to edit videos. And I think that is the biggest deal. Like, I could make those videos shorter, but I would need to know how to edit videos. And that is like a little bit too much for me, because I have like no information, like I have no talent. I'm basically as a solo content creator, if you can even call me like that. I'm like discovering all the things very slowly, but on doing all of it myself.
Leo, time for chopping.
Also, making the video entertaining enough to be like a good for at least 15 minutes. That's I think that would be the biggest challenge for me, because I know my own personality, and I can talk a lot, but a lot not I would say I would not say that it's majority of the time, but definitely there are times when I just don't even say anything that is like good. Also, we have to consider the fact that editing videos, even if you just like, you know, cut parts without any like intermissions or anything like that, even if you just cut parts of the video and just stick them together, that still takes a lot of time, like outside of a stream. And I don't really, yep, that's again crashing. And I don't really have that much time outside of a stream to be, you know, to do that. And sure, you could say, hey, then hire an editor. But the problem is with that hiring an editor means that I will need to pay that person money. I don't even have money to pay somebody that. And so what is the issue, huh? Backpack. Black backpack NIF. Yay. Okay, whatever. So I guess I could play Kaiser while the game is gonna load.
Can someone help me? My Fallout New Vegas crashes on startup. Stupid fucking Bethesda jank.
What mods are you using?
I don't even have that many mods installed. Just the basics. I've got Fallout Character Overhaul, Essential Visual Enhancements, and of course Project Nevada. I even installed New Vegas Stutter Remover, so I don't understand what the problem is.
Those mods are old and outdated. You should try using newer mods.
What are you talking about? These are the most endorsed mods on Nexus, and I've always used them. Fallout New Vegas is just a buggy game. I'm also using an ENB, by the way.
You shouldn't use ENB. It was made for Skyrim, not New Vegas. It causes all sorts of graphical issues.
What are you talking about? All of my favorite YouTubers use an ENB, and it makes their games look next-gen. Besides, Skyrim and Fallout New Vegas are basically the same engine. I'm not removing Blackout ENB, end of story.
Listen, you should just start over and follow the Viva New Vegas mod guide.
Yeah, I'm not reading all of that. Fuck this. I'm going to install a Nexus collection using Vortex. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah, don't be like Kaiser. Because eventually somebody's gonna be pissed off enough for doing the things like the Kaiser does, and then, you know, he's just gonna get stormed in his own encampment, and then he's just gonna get killed, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Also, goofy ass me, and I did not save when I was crossing that area where the hanging bridges are. So sadly, we're gonna have to repeat a little bit of the track. But yeah, I want to learn how to edit, and I could even, you know, do it kind of offline. Do a little bit snippet over here, a little bit snippet over there. But editing always takes time. It always takes time, because when I'm doing something, I want to at least try to do it as best as possible. Like, if there would be a video that I could make right now, maybe not even a video that I could make right now, but there's definitely something that I could make. Like once every year, make a clip compilation of every single game that I have played this year, like the best of 2022. When it comes to this game or that game, or so we make the best of 2022 and just, you know, include all the games in one piece, because all the clips that I have are at least anywhere between 30 seconds to 60 seconds long. So
one of the ranger
if I would only cut one game, that will only maybe be like 4 or 5 minutes of a video, which is not bad when you think about it, but it's also not really the best.
Get behind Grandma, sweethearts.
If I would make like a video, I would make it like, I don't know, at least 10 minutes long. I'm not even like a partner on YouTube or anything, but that is how, you know, normally when you make a content, when you make a video, you always tend to make it at least 10 minutes long. It's like a, I'm not sure if it's even like a written rule or unwritten rule of like making content, but that's how usually it is. You make 10 minutes video without... Not like without, basically to make 10 minutes video. And that's it, it's like a kind of a standard at this point. If there's something... if there's definitely something else that I would like to talk about when it comes to this topic is that I just forgot what I wanted to say because my brain just gives me 7,000 ideas, and I don't know from which one I should talk about first, and that creates a ginormous mess, and so I cannot really follow that. Let's get to the tops. It's good to have a conversation like this. Hey, you're the one.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work, and said to give you this.
Maize. Oh, that's, he gave me corn. You know, you could say that
Bang, 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 bang.
Is pretty amazing. I'm funny, trust me, I am. What a charming place. Welcome to Freeside, where, well, everything is made up and the karma doesn't matter. Kind of like in this game, the karma really doesn't matter in this game when you think about it. Funny lander, I know, right? I totally didn't delay with telling that little joke of mine because I was looking for appropriate sound effects. Totally not because of that. Arcade, I kind of wish you could get with me.
What's up?
What's up? Yeah, there's only so much. I cannot get him as a companion anymore, which makes me freaking sad. 12 hours. But it is the best way. It's actually the best ending for the free side. If I would not take Arcade Gan as a companion. Not even joking.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping.
Alright, let's get back to the tops. Let's deliver the end of this mission, and then we're gonna go to the Yes Man, and we're gonna finally go on with the ending of the game. I don't know what kind of objectives he will have for me, though. I do remember that there's a one with like electric station, I think, and there's also another objective with helping, not really helping, but letting the president actually live. Because if I'm not gonna do that, it's just gonna not end up very well. Yeah, too many NPCs just spawning in front of that small gate. That's infectious colliding. That's basically what causes the freaking issues. But surprisingly, it's not. It tends not to be even like the companion spawn. It tends to be like random NPC just spawning in the same place.
To step off the strip these days. Legion cats are out there.
Tommy!
Hey, welcome to the finest entertainment experience in New Vegas. My name is Tommy Torini, and how can I make your day?
And you have a very short memory. Let's talk about the ex I have recruited.
The cowboy act? Yeah, he dropped on in here not too long before you. He's got chops, baby, real chops. And I ain't just talking about that mustache. And like we agreed, here's your fee. 5% of the cut comes to 166 caps. Don't spend them all in one place now, unless it's right here.
Yo, funny guy, Sally. I like you. This is why we'll kill you last.
You talking about Mr. Isaac? Damn, baby, when you bring them in, you bring them in. That cat's gonna bring me money like you wouldn't believe. Here's your 5%, baby. You enjoy that.
Another act?
That comedian, you mean? Yeah. He was a hell of a haggler. Cost me a pretty cap. Hope he's worth it. Here's your 5%.
And the last guy.
That ugly mug with the razor tongue? Dig it, baby. He'll be one hell of a novelty act, just like Tommy promised. Here's your 5%.
There we go. Sounds great. And what other entertainment? Okay, that is it. The quest is complete. Ladies and gentlemen, Yes Man awaits. Of course, dot. Yeah, that dot does not allow me to leave the strip for some reason. Yeah, I think the doors have broken. Let me reload the save. Maybe that's gonna help. Oh, what? I guess that's not even gonna help. The game have just crashed. Oh, that's a new one. We had a Kaiser like 10-15 minutes ago. I'm not gonna play that clip all the freaking time. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Wait, I can open the door through here? No way. Yeah, there is no way.
What is it?
Nothing, Boom. At least nothing right now. Now, this gate actually is very prone to crashing, so I would not be surprised if the game would crash over here. And surprisingly enough, it didn't. Wowee. Wowee-wah. Penthouse floor.
Goodbye.
Don't tell me goodbye.
An entire army of upgraded Securitrons just standing by over at the fort. Pretty neat, huh?
It is. Let's talk about the tribes I should get to know.
Please, go on.
The boomers have vowed to support me.
Really? Talk about diplomatic skills. I mean, just not getting blown up was a success. Now they'll only blow up the right sorts of people. That's what matters.
Indeed.
That's 1 down, 4 to go.
I convinced Grey Khans to leave the Mojave.
Maybe they'll be devoured by giant scorpions. All sorts of things could happen to them out there. That's 2 down, 3 to go.
The Armadas were plotting to destroy the strip, so I killed the conspirators.
Wow! That is amazing! You are just a hero! I am serious. That's 3 down, 2 to go.
I've killed the White Glove Society leaders. They are no longer a factor.
Whatever you say. That's 4 down, just 1 to go.
I know the Brotherhood. I want them to be left alone.
Okay. Consider them forgotten. Along with the projections that predict they'll be our biggest enemy. Forgotten! That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get to know. You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. Here's some big news. I decoded a military radio transmission, and it turns out the NCR president, Aaron Kimball, is going to visit Hoover Dam. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale, but according to projections Mr. House made, he has an 83.75% chance of being assassinated. Whoops. Anyway, it looks like Mr. House thought it was important to keep President Kimball alive.
Why did Mr. House want Kimball to be alive?
Mr. House ran projections on how the NCR public will react to a defeat at Hoover Dam. Overwhelmingly, they'll blame Kimball. But if Kimball dies at Hoover Dam, there's no obvious scapegoat for them to blame, so they'll blame New Vegas instead. So that means reduced tourism for up to 5 years. The equations are pretty complicated. Mr. House sure liked numbers.
He wanted to see those numbers in action. I'm on good terms with the NCR. They'll let me help protect him.
Great. A ranger named Graham has been placed in charge of security for the president's visit. You'll want to talk to him. Once the president is safe, there's one more thing for you to take care of. This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Just like him to think ahead. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll handle the rest.
Okay, I'll get it done, but first tell me, what will the override module let you do?
I'll use the substation to send a huge jolt of electricity to the Lucky 38. Turns out this casino has its own reactor. All it needs is a jump start. With the reactor running at full tilt, I can boost the transmission strength of the Lucky 38's command and control network. I'm talking direct tactical control of hundreds of upgraded Securitrons at vast distances. You know that's gonna come in handy.
Okay, I'll be on my way then.
Great! When this is taken care of, we'll be all set for the Legion to make its move.
Alright, there's no time to waste, ladies and gents. Quest failed, don't tread on the bear. Oh no! The NCR is not gonna help me! Gee whiz, it's almost like they don't help even their own civilians in the first place. What a surprise. I hate this. I don't want this menu. I want them all to follow, but opening this menu and making every single companion follow me is under the same configurations, under the same set of buttons.
Standing around is getting
See,
exciting.
three different functions are under the same configuration: hold C and middle mouse. Ugh, and you cannot really change that too because reasons. I don't know, it's annoying, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, wildcard, report the Ranger Grant, finishing touches, go to Eldor, up to protect President Kimball during the official visit to Hoover Dam. Okay, so that's the Hoover Dam. We're gonna have to get back to the very close to 188 because we need to go to El Dorado substation. Okay, so we're still going towards Novak. Well, towards Novak, not really in Novak, but relatively close to it. Door's broken. Door's stuck. Door's stuck. Please, I beg you. I kind of wonder if Fallout New Vegas could ever have like a new game plus thing, as in you import the character, the preset, the skills, the experience, you port every single one of those things and you start a new game with that character again. So you could simply explore Mojave.
It can be bought. It can be found at Mick
in
and
the
Ralph's.
way you really want it to be
Come to Mick
explored.
and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
I really wonder if that's even a possibility. It's definitely not available in the vanilla game because vanilla game just dictates you complete the story, that's it, game is over. But I wonder if there's a mod for that.
It's medicine time now.
Medicine time. It's medicine time, dearie. Alright, let's go for the El Dorado gas station first. Because Hoover Dam, well, to get an access to Hoover Dam, that's actually going to be pretty interesting. I think if I want to get an access to the Hoover Dam, I would need to go to the Boulder City first. But one thing at a time.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Indeed, nobody does that, and I just realized that my raid alert is like in the totally wrong place. Akamatsu with the raid. Hello everybody. Hello, hello. Hello Winged. Hello Aka. Hello Intrala. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. For people that do not know, I am Uncle Lander and I'm a variety video game streamer. Currently on my way to wrap up the playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. Very hard difficulty playthrough, hardcore mode with mods. Hope you guys have enjoyed the time of the Akamatsu stream, and I see that you've been playing Final Fantasy 13, which is definitely a better game than Final Fantasy 12, because Final Fantasy 12 reminds me of a YouTube video when I was watching hemorrhoid removal. That's pretty much what Final Fantasy 12 is to me. But yeah. You know, if there's one thing about Final Fantasy 12 that I still cannot forgive that game is when you were in that icy area, when you went on the one side only to figure out that you need to backtrack all the way back to to the location that you've been 5 minutes ago, that also told you that you were not able to go there. There was such an artificial way to make you go through an area just a little bit longer. Forced exploration, I hate that. Hello, Filthy. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well this Sunday. After all, it is Sunday. I still cannot forget that. And also the combat system, where companions, you have like two targets, but you need to attack something that is stronger, and the NPCs are doing totally something different. Oh my god. I would go insane if I had to deal with that for an extended period of time. I had a ton of annoying elements. Yep. It definitely did. This is why I always have the, you know... This is why I always have the chill the fuck down pills with me every single time somebody plays Final Fantasy 12. Oh boy. It is definitely striking somebody or something. You find a bighorner or something? Oh yes, oh my goodness, you're finding the whole family of bighorners. Yep, it is on rage mode. She's just gonna destroy the entire family of bighorners, and I cannot really do anything about that. You know what I can do? Kill the Spanish Inquisition. At least try to do that. I'm gonna pick up most of that stuff.
Hello.
Is it willing to? Hey, hello there.
Prim has a new sheriff.
Take that.
That should keep the powder gangers away.
Some 308 ammunition with the casings, because there's never enough of that. Battle rifle. Okay, so let me see. If I'm gonna go over there, that's gonna be a door. That's where the Hoover Dam is. So I need to go 510 meters towards the electric station now. Let me hide the weapon. Yeah, it has a bunch of annoying elements, but you know, you managed to get through it, and now you're playing a better game. Even though if there's one thing that annoys me about Final Fantasy 13 is the camera, how the camera works. I think the camera can definitely give you a motion sickness. It didn't give me, but it definitely seems like a good candidate to do that. Is the stuff at the top of the screen normally in the game? No. The things that's above in the game, that is a companion bar that you have added via mod. I only placed it over here because on the left side I have a chat. So basically I made it so, you know, people can still see what campaigns I have, and people who are watching in the full screen can still read out the chat. Though my overlay when it comes to stream-wise in general is gonna get a little bit of a change starting the next playthrough. I hope it's gonna be a good change. I see those red markers over here. I'm already not... I don't feel comfortable with that.
Oh
Yeah, spiders, red scorpions. All the fun stuff. What is the name of the mod that shows the HUD on top right? That's the Darn UI, I think? I believe? Yeah, Darn UI. And you can only get that mod from ModDB, by the way. It's the most updated version of that mod.
Stay out of the control room and enclosure, or there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
Well, I have no other choice but to be over here, you know. Time to sneak. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. Is try to be sneaky and not get attention of any of the NCR soldiers. Oh look, some of them are even asleep. Would you look at that? Power the substation. There we go, override chip installed. Quest failed, you'll know when it happens. That's a quest failed? Oh. Oh. Okay, so we cannot do that because then the president dies. Okay, no problem. Not a biggie. Not a biggie. We said we're gonna go to the Boulder City then. And then we're gonna... go and override with the chip because it seems the first thing I need to do is protect the president himself. And I genuinely did not knew that. At least I didn't remember that. So going for the power station just skips the entire thing. Well, the more you know. The more you know. Yeah, the HUD on the top right is with the, like, you know, the day, karma, experience, rads, and like encumbrance, thirst, hunger. That's Def UI. Sorry, Darn UI. And it's a pretty solid mod. I honestly like it more in comparison to the other mods that are modifying the HUD. Even though I know for a fact that there are some newer mods, I just prefer this more.
I've still got guns and ammo.
Directly out of sale, and you got way too much money. I'm looking mostly for ammunition. Actually, when it comes to ammunition, I could try to sell you something, right? Yeah, 25 plasma. You got very little of the ammunition, so I'm just gonna take that and probably craft it. Hello, Red. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, to everybody. Turns out I already have cleaned up those crates. Okay. FMJs, regular 357s, 12 gauge bucks. Yeah, get rid of that. And the FMJs. Now, let's see. What can I make? 5mm JSPs, we're gonna make half of that. 308 armor piercing can make 50, and some 357s because I know I can. And that's it. I can even make some coin shots. 4,000 of them if I want to. But I don't think that's gonna be a necessity. Darn UI supremacy? Yeah. Despite the fact that the mod is being pretty old, the HUD in itself is highly customizable. Not that saying that other HUDs are not looking good, but I grew fond of the Darn UI. To me, it just works. It just works so well. all of it just works. Well, it's time to help and protect the president. If I only find my way to enter the Hoover Dale. Who knows? Maybe with a little bit of a good, with the good wins, we'll manage to finish up this entire playthrough in this episode. No guarantees, though. No guarantees. I kinda really want to like leave the Battle of the Hoover Dam as the last episode of the stream. I mean, last episode of this playthrough. But we will see. Maybe it's not gonna be even a necessity. What I need to do is probably reinstall Cyberpunk for the next playthrough, because I want to use the version 1.63. And then in the next like couple days it's gonna be reinstalling, getting all the mods, getting the mod list complete. Which is pretty much gonna be a lot of the mods that were on the previous playthrough. I'm only not gonna get the mods that were responsible for the difficulty issues. I will take the mod that adjusts the damage of that the enemies are dealing to me, but the level scaling, I'm gonna remove that. There was some mods that I'm definitely gonna recognize, but like I said, I'm gonna have to like follow the Nexus mod list and basically go with every single mod one at a time. Okay, so I'm looking for the guy named Grant. And he's apparently up in this building over here.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count. I've heard of you. I'm glad you're here to help us out. This is a delicate matter, and we need all the help we can get from people we can trust. We've got a lot to do to prepare for the President's visit, and not much time. Once we start, we'll be on a strict timetable. Are you ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
Good. The President doesn't arrive until tomorrow. Get some rest. I'll brief you in the morning on that.
I'm gonna have to bring the sniper rifle for this.
Glad you could join us. Most of
Yeah,
my men
I
are
wish I could
already
see
on
you
duty,
with all the
and crowd
companions
has
I have
already
with
started
me.
gathering outside. We've got a busy day ahead of us.
So, what's the plan for today?
The plan is to get through today without the shit hitting the fan. So I'll be overseeing the security team personally, and keeping in constant contact with people over the radio. It's a good bet that the Legion is gonna try something today, so we have to be prepared for anything. We'll do whatever it takes to get the President through this visit in one piece.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
President Kimball is arriving shortly. If you want to do any last-minute security sweeps or take a look around for anything suspicious, do it now. Once you're ready, meet me outside on the observation deck. But don't take too long.
Optional, investigate the area for clues. Well, I know exactly what to do, so...
I'll meet you on the observation deck.
I know exactly what to do, so it's only gonna be a matter of time. I need to bring my sniper rifle for this, though.
First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope.
If I was the assassin, I'd be up on that ridge. Or if I didn't care about escaping, maybe that near tower. Or the landing pad behind us.
Well, he definitely gave a lot of suggestions. It's 6 AM. You cannot wait in this bruh, come on. Not being able to wait in the location. Like, come on, man. That is so BS.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish... I'll meet you on the observation deck.
Yeah, how about you gonna move your ass to the observation deck, huh?
Have you finished your security sweep?
I'm ready. When will the President be here?
Looks like that's his vertibird coming right now. It's showtime. Let's not mess this up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some security procedures to oversee.
Okay.
Come back in a minute. I'm busy with security matters. Come back in a minute. I'm busy with security matters.
He's not saying not now. I mean, he will in a moment, I guess. All that nice animations in the vertebrate and still can't climb ladders.
Come back in a minute. I'm busy with security matters.
All right, I don't have music playing, so we don't hear the like the presidential music in the background.
Come back in a minute. I'm busy with. Come back in. 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 Come back. Come back in a minute. I'm busy with security matters.
All right, the moment the president is gonna start the speech, I'm gonna be on the go.
Thank you, my fellow Californians.
Shouldn't you be keeping an eye
You have
on?
come so far to answer the call to service put forth by the Republic.
Only engineer. No one can go upstairs without authorization.
Why is the lockdown? I always went to see President's vertebrates.
Sorry, no can do.
Speech with you, pretty please.
Okay, just this once. Make it quick, though. I don't want to get in trouble for this.
It is for you that I have come here. And it is because of you that
Examine the
I am able to
vertebrate.
do so.
You search the vertebrate, a piece of strange metal that doesn't belong. Upon examination, you notice it's a bomb. You skillfully disable the bomb.
We enjoy our privileges because you take the greatest of risks and are prepared to make the most noble sacrifices. It is because of men and women like Private First Class, Jeremy Watson, that Nevada and the new California Republic remain free and secure. Born in a tin shack on the outskirts of one pine.
I don't think this is the sniper.
His father was a caravan guard on the short.
I know there's like a legionnaire that's gonna approach over here, I think.
Braved the ruins of the old world as a prospector. They suffered through water shortages, raider attacks, and the Brotherhood War. Like our mighty Sierra Nevadas, they endured. But the time came,
I mean, it's a report.
Would you be keeping an eye out for anything suspicious?
That I did. I found a bomb.
A bomb on the president's vertibird. Only a limited number of people had access to the vertibird. We have to get the president out of here now. I'll cancel the speech and have security search the area. We can't relax until we get the president out of here safely.
12 years ago, they called out for help, and the Republic heard them. Troopers, rangers, just like you, answered the clarion call. Men and women stepped forward to say, I will carry the weight. And at Owens Lake, we made true on our promise, driving out the raider tribes to establish a lasting peace in the eastern Sierra Nevadas.
Well, there's just... Yeah, that was the guy! Oh god, that was the sniper.
They suffered through water shortages, raider attacks.
I thought, okay, I must have missed the moment where he... I must have missed the moment where where this NCR ranger got actually killed.
Shouldn't you be keeping an eye out for anything suspicious?
I found the bomb, I found the assassin in the tower.
Damn it. I can't believe the Legion actually got someone past our security. Good job catching him. I'll have a security team sweep the area to see if the Legion has any more surprises for us.
Nice voice changer you have there.
I'm also canceling the president's speech. We'll have a security team get him out of here right away. But let's not relax until he's safe.
Men and women step forward to say, I will carry the weight.
Not
and at Owens Lake, we made true on our promise, Driving out the raider tribes to establish a lasting peace in the eastern Sierra Nevadas. We carried the weight, and though we left behind many of our brothers and sisters on that battlefield,
Not now.
it did not break us.
Oh, this guy also on the side. Hold on. So there's the three
They
people.
suffered through water shortages, raider
There's
attacks,
this guy.
and brotherhood war. Like our mighty Sierra Nevadas, they endured. But the time came and they could go
And I guess this
shoulder
guy?
the burden alone.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Shouldn't you be keeping an eye out for anything
Assessing the tower. Okay, at this point it all should be good. Yeah, because the president now immediately runs away, so... And now everybody survives. I simply wanted to do this mission kind of perfectly. Because bomb has been found, I killed the sniper, and I killed the guy that's in the close range, so it's all good. I keep on forgetting that there's always like one guy, and I think I have lost my memory because I missed the fact that the actual ranger gets kicked out of the tower, and I didn't notice that even. Oh well. Oh well. What matters is that mission is complete, President is alive, and I can now go and do the other thing. It's 1600 XP.
Good job today. You got the president out safe and sound. I couldn't have done it without you.
Redundant failsafe detonator. Yep, quite redundant indeed. Alright, so where do I have to go now? El Dorado substation. Yeah, it took me a little bit longer, but it was me who have derped, so it's all good. Mistakes were made. I think for this playthrough I'm gonna kill Linnaeus. Because normally when I play Fallout New Vegas I just tend to convince him that he's supposed to basically leave. But I want Legion to crumble. And Linnaeus is like a second in command at this point. Or third in command, or whatever the number in command the Legion has. So I'm basically not gonna allow the Legion to recover. I want them to crumble on their own, under their own weight. After that, I'm gonna have to report to Yes Man. Is that a Great Khan? Who is that guy? Is that a Fiend Destroyer or something? That's definitely a laser. Tech Raider. Huh. Anyway. Probably one of the remnants of the Tech Raiders because there's not a lot of them anymore. Okay, so if I want to get to the El Dorado, I could pretty much go straight ahead and pass the Vault 11. Well, look at that. Just a random, just 11, well, 12 technically. 12 laser RCWs just lying on the ground. You know, all the guns are laying on the ground, but no ammunition. So that would be like really not helpful at all. Josh Sawyer says I cannot go that way. Well, apparently. Oh, there's some kind of fight happening in the background, it seems. Oh, you're just chasing a little poor baby spider. Okay, time to be sneaky. Because I believe there should be like NCR soldier tell me, hey, no trespassing over here.
My folks back, stay out of the control room and enclosure or there's gonna be trouble.
Yep, that's the line. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be like, hey, look at me, I'm sneaking. That means I'm invisible to your eyes. And also invisible to people who are sleeping inside of this room. Yes. Power the substation. NCR infamy gained. Oh no, that's a shame. Well, it's time to report back to Yesman. You better get out of here. Where did you come from? We still cannot beat the record of the amount of Garys to be in Megaton. We are still stuck at 300. One day we'll reach the goal, trust me. I'm an engineer. One day the Stewie Tweaks is gonna just make the game so good. It's gonna include the entire Mojave and DC in one slot. I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, the Stewie Tweaks is such a great thing that I wouldn't be surprised that eventually it will just do the TW stuff on its own.
You're mine.
I'm sure our victory was purely thanks to your brilliant leadership.
That's enough of that.
Should have tried to doing another 25 just to break the record. Yeah. I would probably do that myself. Then again, I don't know. I should try to do that next time when I'm gonna do the Fallout 3 TDW. Just bring all the companions with me. Like, all the companions. And then go back to Megaton and get, like, a bat file, which is gonna spawn a lot of Garys. And just watch from behind who's gonna live, who's gonna die. Because entertainment value does exist. Haha, Gary. I even have the Gary sounds. Obviously I do. Fallout. It's not under Bethesda. It's not Benny.
Haha, Gary!
There we go. I was just looking because I have changed the folders on my Stream Deck. Basically sorted everything properly. And now I need to relearn where all the sound effects, where all the buttons are. Okay, I think I can let in a little bit of light. I don't think the sun is gonna be a problem anymore. Was that a thunder that I just heard? It's definitely on the outside of the window, not in the game. It would be a very bad time for a storm, you know, honestly. It would be a very, very bad time for the storm because we are definitely very, very close to end up the game right now. And if it would be storming right now, it would be an absolutely awful timing from the Mother Nature. That's all I'm gonna say. The one the Battle of the Hoover Dam is gonna start, gonna put on the Remnant's Power Armor and the Minigun Mark II, and he's just gonna go ham against the season's luncheon. Full on assault. With all the companions. And yes, even Veronica has her dress and a pre-war bonnet, and that's how she's gonna fight during the Battle of Hoover Dam. Definitely a suitable clothing for the companions, for a companion in the middle of a fight. Mm-hmm. I really do hope that this thunder was only here to like just scare me a little bit. Because it was already raining previously today. Like before I started the stream it was raining. And then it suddenly stopped, the sun blasted through and it almost totally blinded me, as per usual. Every single time that I every single time I try to stream, the sun just has intent on blasting right into my eyes, and I hate that. Hello, Stiz. Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. I'm doing pretty fine.
Oh my.
On my way to wrap up the playthrough of Fallout New Vegas, as we speak.
Get him, boss.
What the heck? And yeah, you could say that pretty much enjoying the last moments with the Fallout New Vegas. And then tomorrow we're gonna jump back to the Cyberpunk, we're gonna do the modding, we're gonna do the testing. I'm sure, like I said, I'm gonna reinstall the entire Cyberpunk because of patch 1.63. We're gonna see if every single mod is actually gonna work with the 1.63. Because in worst case scenario, I already have like the folder with all the mods that are currently working with 1.62, so I'm safe. If everything's gonna go wrong, I'm pretty much safe and good to go.
Looks like Gamora's under new management. I wonder what happened. Like that? I'm hit!
Get wrecked, bub.
That had to hurt.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph.
Yeah, knowing life, we're probably gonna... Pretty much the core mods were all needed to update, and all of those were done pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm actually happy about that. But I'm like, I really want all the mods that I had to work, you know? We'll see what's gonna happen. We'll simply see. I mean, if I'm gonna have to retract to the patch 1.62, I'm gonna be fine with that. If not, good. Because it's gonna be probably last time I'm gonna play Cyberpunk modded until there's gonna be like all the patches done for the Phantom Liberty. Because something tells me there's gonna be like shit ton of mods that are gonna be either obsolete or they're gonna have to be absolutely done for the Phantom Liberty. Handheld explore.
President Kimball survived his visit to Hoover Dam. Nice one. Now, moving on. Don't you love seeing the Lucky 38 all lit up? Sign of things to come. Exciting news! The Legion's massing troops in a staging area east of the dam. Attack imminent. Monster of the East ready to roll.
All the bots roll out. Speaking of CD Projekt Red, did I see the latest dev hour? No, I didn't. I simply don't watch like developer hour because I simply want to like avoid getting any types of any kind of spoilers. Dev hour, these not. Damn, he got me. Oh no, I will not recover from that ever. Like, oh. Okay, whatever. Moving on. Is there anything else I should do before the battle?
Well, some of Mr. House's projections predict a moderate probability of civil instability subsequent to the NCR being driven from the Vegas region. One of the mitigating contingencies he planned was to enlist the followers to provide increased medical aid throughout the region. Just seems like it might help keep things stable when we go independent. Not that I know what I'm talking about.
Alright, I guess I'll go and talk to the followers.
Wonderful. I'll keep tabs on the situation at the dam. See you in a bit.
Got him? Yep, got me good. Got me good, because even if the CD Projekt Red is like making any sort of streams like this, I would not know what is the name. Because like I said, I simply want to avoid getting any possible spoilers. When I want to sit into the Phantom Liberty, I want to sit into it fresh, like a newborn baby. I want to actually explore every goddamn thing about it. Oh wait, I totally forgot about the companions.
Oh, just me standing around was getting excited.
Alright, let's go for the followers of Poker Lips. Of Hokey Pokey. Let's go for the followers of Hokey Pokey, yes.
Move along.
No, that was actually a good way to, like, you know, catch me with the D's nut jokes. I can't be offended at that one. I can't be mad. Can't be mad at that one. I stepped right into that one, so. One more talk from Johnny Bravo.
Enough about you. Let's talk about me. What do you think of me? You want to see me comb my hair really fast? Man, I'm pretty. You look pretty. I look pretty. What do you say we go home and stare at each other? Hey, Foxy Mama, you smell kind of pretty. Want to smell me?
Come on down, touch the door at the Atomic Wrangler.
Oh boy, touching doors.
Come on down, we got Age of Empires 1.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. We got gushers and a ball.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
We got gushers in the ball pit. I'll buy that for $1.
I
I've heard a few patients mention the Securitrons are acting strangely, and no one has heard from Mr. House in a while.
Gee whiz.
If House is out of the picture, maybe we'll be able to get our hands on some of his technology. It would help our scientists greatly.
Yeah, if that lady of yours didn't appear whatsoever, which is one quest that I have actually missed. Anyway, medical supplies. I think followers should support an independent Vegas through the coming battle at Hoover Dam.
Why should we support Vegas? They've locked Freeside out of the city and do nothing to help their neighboring townsfolk.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm New Vegas now. Also, I smacked my microphone because I'm that talented. I'm setting plans in motion which will ensure both Legion and NCR are pushed out of the Mojave.
Wow. Whatever you have planned must be pretty big to give them the boot, but this sounds dangerous. I refuse to put my people at risk. If the NCR are pushed out, the Raiders and other scum will run amok.
Part of my plan involves automated security for the region.
That is somewhat reassuring, but we still don't have the resources to care for the entire Mojave by ourselves. We already experience regular supply shortages.
Already
Opening
done?
our door to the entire region... I don't see how this could ever work.
This is a golden opportunity for the followers. You would establish a foothold in the region and be one step closer to rebuilding the Mojave. I think I'm gonna go for this one.
I think I see now what you intend to set in motion. If this plan will bring us one step closer to revitalizing the region, you can count on our support. So long as you keep us supplied, we will stay in the Mojave to provide care and education for those in need.
Alright, goodbye. Ellipsis. Report back to Yes Man.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
We'll give you a hamster. Come on now, the Atomic Wrangler. We got dogs filled with cats. We put cats inside of dogs. Just shove them in there.
What could possibly go wrong? Hello, Crazy. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. Oh, hi, Mark. Penthouse floor.
Are you ready to head for the dam? Caesar's Legion is due to attack at any moment.
Damn right. I'm ready to go to the dam.
Great! So I've been looking over Mr. House's force projections and running some calculations. It turns out there are two ways we can win this thing. Hear that? We have options!
I love options.
You could route the dam's power output to the facility under Fortification Hill. That'll restart its reactor, just like you did with the Lucky 38. That'll wake up the Securitron army you left on standby and give us enough force to push the Legion and the NCR straight out of the Mojave. The other option is destroy the dam's generators. Without those, it's just a big bunch of concrete. The NCR won't have any reason to stick around. You don't have to decide yet. For now, all you have to do is take this override module and install it on the terminal in the power control room. Good luck. See you at the dam.
Let's do this.
I can't believe I'm about to do this, boss. If I buy
You must
it,
get to the control room
I want 12
and
months
install the override chip.
at my funeral. Metal might be nice too.
Yeah, it could be nice. Now let me get my equipment done. Minigun Mark II with 400 bullets in a Remnant's power armor. Let's do it, guys.
Take him out.
Well, my minigun have definitely turned into fart gun. If anything. Some say that this amount of bullets is an overkill. And I say there's never enough Daka. Yeah, here comes the boomers. I definitely need to use a bit of drink. There we go.
I guess old guys are tougher than we look, huh?
Kaiser's Legion infamy gained? Oh no. Oh yeah, I don't have the radio turned on. Basically, if you have the radio turned on, you can hear NCR soldiers screaming quotes from movies like they're coming out the goddamn walls from Alien. Or game over, man, game over. And the game have decided to crash on me. Wow, that was nice. Let's see the crash. What's the crash looker says? It says Quartermaster Barden for some reason has something wrong. Okay, whatever. You know, that's the one way to kind of ruin the entire fight on the Hoover Dam is for the game to crash, but okay.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room. You shouldn't be here. It's best if you just move along.
Speech 75, like, Colonel Moore is in trouble. She needs your help. It's okay, I'm a friend. It's important if I get here. Start combat. Enough talk. It's okay, I'm a friend.
Friend or not, no one is allowed in here. Move along.
Okay.
Get out of here already.
Speech 75, Colonel Moore is in trouble. She needs your help.
Damn it all to hell. Let's go.
Bye, guys. Install the override chip.
Hi! Nice to see you again. So, we can blow up the dam's generators, or I could route the dam's entire power output to the fort. That'll activate a certain army of Securitrons and set them loose to ravage the Legion. What do you say?
Send the power to the fort.
Yes! This is gonna be fun! I'm unlocking the East Power Plant. Hit the manual switch, then go topside and deal with the Legion and NCR.
Sounds like fun. Well, I only want to deal with the Legion. NCR, I kind of want to I only want to push away the NCR. But I could kill the leadership, I don't mind that.
How did the Legion make it into the power plant? Fool!
Found.
Veronica on that power hunger.
That takes care
again.
of that.
She's gonna start picking up items that she shouldn't pick up in the first place.
Let's get going.
Yes, let's get, by all means. By all means, let's. turn on the switch. Activate this department. Exit out to the east side of the dam. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna reach the level 90 while talking to Linnaeus or killing Linnaeus. I can guarantee that. Hello, Jim. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. I think we got the friends in the vertibird right here. Dr. Henry, Orion, Judah, and Cannibal Johnson. Well, not much of a cannibal, but still. I think having 4,000 rounds was enough. I did not need to panic about the amount of bullets. Oh, my boy is flying over there.
Now is not the time.
It is always the time. It is always a good time when you kill the Legionnaires' time.
Over here. Well, that's the end of that.
You're doing well, glad to hear that. And like I said, we are killing Linnaeus. His ass is gonna get wrecked.
Help me out.
Hey! You want to send an elderly, half-decrepit ghoul into... Let's dance.
You won't escape me.
Who says I'm escaping? Gonna lurk? Enjoy the lurk. You're gonna... Here's the bike right here. Okay, hey, enjoy that. I don't really want to listen to him. I don't really want to listen to Linnaeus. Don't care, didn't ask. I'm just gonna... I can't even take your armor, so... It looks like a dongle.
I've got one.
You smell game over? You smell good. Because it technically is. I didn't even need to bring so much ammunition with me. Okay, let's try to convince the NCR that they should just leave and like protect their own stuff instead of doing anything else. I mean, I think that's a great idea.
Caesar on the cross. It's been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you laid down today. Oh, a damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east. Like a choir of angels to my ear. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort, what the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb from God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. I could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks, give those plumed fucks the what for.
Hold that thought, General. I want to introduce you to some of my friends. think that's great. You won't believe what happens next. Can't take all the credit. I had some help from my allies here.
What the fuck? Securitrons? How did you... Oh, God. I cannot fucking believe this day. This is ridiculous. I guess it ain't no secret how you, Listen, can you ask them to put their weapons down? I was just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar.
General Oliver, who are them is ours. Leave at once. I suggest you to leave before my boys open the fire. The dam is won, for me. You and the Legion have both lost this day. Securitrons erase the NCR from the area. No. General Oliver, whoever them is ours. Leave at once. No, that's gonna be like too much. The dam is won, for me. You and the Legion have both lost this day.
I would rather spit on the grave of my dead mother than to let you talk to me like that.
I don't want any more violence. There has been enough of it today.
Look, I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissing on me right now. You're pissing on the bear. My men will be here. You don't want to fuck with me.
How about the ASCII robots? General, the Republic has outside its welcome. This land is mine. I was hoping we could be pleasant about this. I make laws here right now. Securitron the race. I was hoping we could be pleasant about this.
I'm not leaving. I came for a fight, and if you're looking for a fight, you better have a damn good left hook because I'm not going anywhere.
Speech 100, bluff, because you're talking and not attacking?
I wasn't expecting a fight when I came here. But now that we're talking, I don't like the sound of things. Do you even know what you're doing? Making a nation? It ain't like chowing down on a pile of fancy lads. Think you got the guts to carve out a frontier? Build towns? Protect roads? Run supplies? Train troops?
Can't do worse plan than the Republic, that's for sure. My psychophant tells me yes. I guarantee I've put more thought into the state of the Mojave than you or anyone in NCR. First of the last option. Can't do worse than the Republic, that's for sure.
Should've watched the flank. I know what those robots can do on a bad day, so I'm not eager to toss lives at them just to make a point. But if you're taking this place, you better hope you can hold it. I'll give my superiors my opinion, but I don't think they're gonna listen. So if the NCR comes for you, and they will, pray you're ready. I promise you, our situation's reversed. I will see you hang.
I see. Yes, ma'am. Please throw the general over them. Insults. Securitrons, please erase all trace of the NCR. Is that all? Because I've got a work to do, and the NCR words don't mean much around here. That's the day not likely to come, General. Third or the last option. That's not likely to come, General.
Fine. Come on, man. We're moving out.
That you do.
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry. Everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be, off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again. And the Mojave wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended. Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life. New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of independence, the courier was recognized as the woman responsible for a truly free New Vegas. She ensured that Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and that neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Tabitha and Rhonda went east, through Caesar's land. Occasionally, tales of their exploits found their way back west, though few believed them. Eventually, the stories concerning the duo were collected and published, and proved to be quite popular with children.
Invigorated by his travels with the courier, Raul once more took up his guns in memory of his lost Rafaela. Soon after, the Mojave was filled with tales of the ghost vaquero who hunts down those who prey on the weak.
Though the wasteland became anarchic after Hoover Dam, the Boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
The Brotherhood's open aggression along the New Vegas highways troubled Veronica greatly. Nevertheless, it removed all doubt from her mind that in leaving them, she had made the right choice. Eventually, she would take to the road, less in hopes of finding a new home than of leaving memories of the old one behind her.
Their leaders destroyed by the courier, the fiends scattered throughout the wasteland. Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and Driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
After the courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
Arcade was tending to the locals of Freeside when he learned that Caesar's Legion had been defeated, and NCR was being pushed out of New Vegas. Though he found that independence for New Vegas was not all he hoped it would be, Arcade did his best to help the locals govern themselves.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Goodsprings thrived. More travelers stopped by Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
Cass lived to see the courier bring down 3 armies, and by her count, that was 3 more than she'd expected. She kept quiet about that, though.
During the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Great Khans quickly evacuated Red Rock Canyon and headed north and east into the plains of Wyoming. There, they reconnected with the followers of the Apocalypse and rebuilt their strength. Bolstered by ancient knowledge of governance, economics, and transportation, they carved a mighty empire out of the ruins of the Northwest.
Thanks to the courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
The Kings retained their control of Freeside, and while they continued to favor the needs of locals, they tolerated the citizens of the defeated NCR.
After Ray's brain was transplanted into Rex's cybernetic body, it took Rex some time to adjust to the old scrapyard dog's memories. Eventually, Rex's mind settled peacefully, melding his own memories with that of long travels with old Lady Gibson.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
Though NCR was withdrawing from the region, Boone remained in New Vegas, finding work as a security guard and caravan scout along the highways. While he might have preferred rejoining his old unit, Boone couldn't bring himself to abandon the city where he'd met his wife.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
With Cook dead, the powder gangers at Vault 19 fell apart. Those who weren't destroyed by the courier fled into the hill or attempted to work their way back through the Mojave wasteland. Few survived.
Prim Slim proves to be an able-minded, if not able-bodied, sheriff for Prim. And due to his slow speed, some crooks get away without a scratch. But Prim continues to prosper under his watchful, robotic eye.
Despite distinguishing themselves during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, the Rangers' victory was short-lived due to the courier's interference. Chief Hanlon personally directed the evacuation of the Rangers to Mojave Outpost as they fell back into NCR territory. Bitter over the waste of life in the Mojave, Hanlon stepped down from his post. After a campaign in which he denounced Oliver's and Kimball's hawkish, imperialist ways, Hanlon was elected as the Senator of Reading.
After their bold arrival at Hoover Dam, the remnants disappeared as quickly as they came. Legends of their power spread throughout the Southwest, a reminder of why people once feared the sight of vertibirds in the sky.
And so the courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
It feels really good to finally have a at least halfway decent playthrough. Fallout New Vegas, would you like to load the save prior to Hoover Dam battle? Yes. I'm actually very happy that I have managed to get a playthrough that is like honestly it's half decent playthrough in which sure you could say that the it wasn't the most stable of the playthroughs, because let's think about it for a moment, because we have plenty of time at this point. Because let's think about it. I had a bunch of mods, especially at the very beginning with the war zones, and that mod definitely did not work in my favor, considering it was constantly causing crashes. And then we also had some other mods that were basically not working correctly, and I had to remove them. And then also the mods that were basically stories were basically broken, and I also had to remove those, despite the fact that I removed so many mods. Because I believe out of 170 plus ESPs, I finished up the game with 136. Normally, like I said, I always say that I do not recommend removing ESPs mid playthrough or removing mods mid playthrough, because that can cause a lot of problems. And I made that mistake. But as we can see, we finished up the game. The game managed to push through, and we managed to complete the entire playthrough with all the DLCs and some custom quests as well. And we still managed to do it in quite a good time. I'd say you lucked out with removing so many mods with the game. Yes, I definitely lucked out. 100% luck. Not much else to say. Even if I removed those mods, there was also a situation of recreating some of the patches, which also annoyed me. But I recreated those patches, and the game, I launched the game ran properly, everything was running okay, so I can't really complain about it. But yeah, this is Fallout New Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. A great game, despite the fact that it still has some flaws on my side modding wise, but hopefully in the future I will manage to make this game run ever so smoother. I really hope for that. because it almost always makes things worse. Yes, it's true. It almost always makes things worse. Removing mods of it playthrough, 100% not recommend. I do not recommend it. But I took that risk, and I guess that risk had paid off in the end. Anyway, Fallout New Vegas. If there's one thing that I haven't done, is I didn't took Cass to the Battle of Hoover Dam. I will not deny the fact that I totally forgot about her. And I kind of cannot forgive myself that one. But it is what it is. She was just not in the, she was kind of not really in the way. But like I said, I'm really happy that I managed to finish this playthrough. Maybe to summarize, without further ado, I'm just gonna summarize how's my character looking right now. We finished at the level 89 with 10 strength and perception, 8 endurance, 9 charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck, with every single skill being at 100, with 160 health, 122 action points, and with a plethora of perks that definitely helped me out. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, people of Twitch, people of YouTube, as much as I do not really want to do that, we are gonna have to wrap this thing up, as I'm gonna get myself ready for the Cyberpunk 2077 playthrough. I guess people of Twitch, we are still gonna stay here for a little bit, but people of YouTube, this is the end. This is the end of this playthrough. This is the end of this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, consider subscribing, ringing the bell, stepping the like, leaving a comment, all that good stuff. Links for the mod list, which I'm also gonna adjust accordingly, can be found in the description below, as well as other links can be found in the description below, as well as the pinned comment. Thank you guys once again. I'll see you guys on the next playthrough.